The NBA expanding to Seattle and Las Vegas has been gaining momentum lately. There's even a target date for Seattle and Vegas to join the league, and that's the 2028-29 season. So today, I'm here in the 2028 offseason where the Vegas Venom and Seattle Sonics are entering the association. And I'll be taking over as GM of the Vegas Venom and rebuilding them realistically for the next 2 decades, 20 years. And it takes way less than 2 decades to like the video and subscribe, so I'd really appreciate it. First things first, they should hand me a decent pick in the draft. We got the 6th selection. I'll take it. Now, since we simulated a couple years to 2028, I'm sure the league has changed quite a bit. So going into this expansion draft, I don't even know where everybody's at. My Warriors got Giannis. 2K can really see the future. I knew they could. J-Dub's up for grabs? Thunder are tired of paying all their guys, I guess. Jamal Murray somehow ended up in Utah. He's available too. Looks like Dub and Jamal Murray are the 2 best players up for grabs. Please tell me Silver, you bald man here on the right side of the screen, you better have gave me the first pick in the expansion draft. Oh, I love you. We are going to be drafting. What a start. We're going to be drafting Jalen Williams. Now, the trades I make in this video, I'm going to attempt for them to be as realistic as possible. Don't know how realistic it would be for me to get Dub in an expansion draft, but we ball. The Thunder gave him up, all right? And also injuries will be on for this one. Next pick, oh man, our options have really dwindled. We could get the other Jalen Williams. Young Liam McNeely off the Charlotte Hornets wouldn't be bad. That should probably be my approach here. I should look down the list and say, hey, are there any promising young pieces we could go grab? I like McNeely, but I might like Isaiah Evans more. He's only played 2 years in the league, was the 18th pick, already a 77 at 22 years old. We're going to take him. We're picking back to back, so really, I could go grab McNeely as well. I'm going to do that because I do want to keep this team as cheap as possible. We just committed a lot of money to Dub. I don't want to commit a whole lot of money to more players. That is one aspect of this where you can look at the Thunder and say, oh, okay, I kind of understand. Like, if they haven't won the past couple years, which I'll recap who won the championships and the MVPs over the 2 years that I simulated. But if the Thunder weren't winning and they needed to save money because y'all know those second aprons are wicked, maybe they say, if somebody wants to take on Dub, then we'll let him go. Because now I'm committing that 50-some million over multiple years, which maybe I shouldn't have done. Let's go get Double C, Cam Carr, another good young piece. I don't need crash out Lou Dort on my team, I'll tell you that. We'll grab Rasheer Fleming. Daddy A! I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit that out. All right, Xavier Booker we'll get to. Y'all can see the approach here. I'm basically just drafting young players. We'll take Isaiah Harwell and guys who are on cheaper contracts because, you know, they're young. Tugler. What a last name. I'm gonna get Michael there. Man, the draft pool is almost empty, bro. The draft pool is getting real shallow. I'm gonna take Tyrone Riley. Is this thing almost over with? I don't want any of these bad contracts up top. I'm gonna take him and give me Jake Furphy. Is that it? There's another round? They almost forced me to get one of these bad contracts. I'm gonna take Sean here. Draft is over. So we started off hot with Dub and then we cooled off significantly. Now, as far as the last 2 years, let's just recap it real quickly. Wow, Darren Peterson won an MVP in year 2. I was kind of on autopilot simulating the 2 seasons. I wasn't paying attention too much. Wemby won MVP and the Wolves went back to back. Oh no, that's league leaders in scoring. The Hawks won with DP. So DP's on the legacy run. And then the Knicks won in 2026. Minnesota got one in the middle there. Lost in 7 to Peterson and the Hawks this past year. Okay, so now going into the real NBA draft, we'll be picking 6th overall. This is an auto-generated class. We're in 2028, and since we're a new team, we unfortunately have zero intel about anybody. We're going into this basically knowing nothing. Benjamin Mobley looks like the top guy. Of course, since we're at 6, we're not going to get him. He's going to go to the Brooklyn Nets. Hornets pick at 4. Okay, Jeremy Oliver to the Sonics. See, now this isn't realistic though, because if I was a new team, right, you're telling me soon as I enter the league, that's when I hire all my staff. I'm I'm like, oh, today's the day. Let's go get everybody. We don't have a scouting team yet. No, I feel like the year leading up to you joining the league, maybe even years prior to you joining the league, you start to find scouts, you start to learn about players. So that way you know, okay, this is who I kind of want to target moving forward, because you want to get off to a great start as a franchise. I think I'm going to grab, we probably should just grab whoever's the most highly touted. That's Drew Shays. So I'm just going to take him. We don't know any better, so we might as well, right? And then we also have a second round pick. Maybe there's a steal who dropped a little bit in the draft. Looks like the biggest steal available is Marion Banks. Shout out my guy, Sean Marion. Beautiful jumper. Whoa! Benji Mobley. He's an 83 overall at 18 years old. That's nuts. He's going to be crazy. Drew Shays. Okay, 6'4" with a 6'5" wingspan. Two-way sharpshooter. He can defend the perimeter. He can shoot from deep. And what overall did they say Buddy was? 73? Oh my gosh, why is my entire team on team options? I just drafted y'all. Well, this actually does give me some flexibility on who I want to keep. I want McNeely, Evans, Carr, Rasheer, Harwell, Tyrone, I'll take. Everybody else, I'm cool. That'll clear a few roster spots so I can sign guys. And Luka's available. Hey, Luka, I know it's kind of our first day out here, but, I think the allure of an expansion team will be real. Guys might want to sign with them. And I was actually thinking about this. Did y'all know Kevin Durant will be a free agent in 2028? That's the year the Sonics could enter the league. KD pulling back up to Seattle for a farewell tour could be crazy. Luka does not want to come to the Venom. The Kings? Oh, I'm insulted. I understand, you want to go back to the Lakers. You want to go to the Warriors. Wait, the Warriors could have got Luka and Giannis because they already have Giannis. But, I understand those other teams, but Sacramento over me, Tobias Harris over me. Ja's got an offer from the Grizz. Well, that relationship must have repaired, huh? Then you also got young guys like Scoot Henderson, who seems to have figured it out. We could go grab a younger player to build with. How about like a Reed Shepherd? He's only asking for 22. We'll give him 24. I don't know. Houston very well could match that, but I feel it's worth a try, and we get him. Could we get Freaky Z as well? I think we do have enough money for him, and Zion would be such an electric player to put on a new franchise. But yeah, Freaky Z went back to New Orleans. The food, he had to stay. My bad, Zion. Modest, I think he'd probably go back to the Windy City, huh? Jared McCain, I love, and the Thunder are already shelling out a lot of money for their roster. I just took Jalen Williams from him. I might as well take J-Mac too. We can become the Vegas Thunder. We got McCain. Had to pay him a lot though, more than Reed Shepherd. But that gives us a young backcourt that I can be quite excited about. 40-year-old Steph. Looks like he's going to find his way back to the Bay. I know my front court isn't worth a quarter right now, so let's go for Neemias Queta. Q is for Queta. If you watch the alphabet video, you know. If you didn't, you're probably incredibly confused right now. That's all I'm going to do for the offseason. Player progression. Dub goes up 2. Beautiful. McCain up 4. Reed Shepherd up 1. Liam McNeely up 3. And yeah, we're ready to jump into the 2028-29 season, the first season of many to come in this rebuild. Now, because this is a realistic situation, don't expect me to be out there making a ton of trades. I might make a couple in season max, couple in an off season max. I want to take things slow, and I want each move to be very well thought out. Dag nabbit, calculator already getting hurt, and we are not winning anything right now, so this might be a season where we don't really make any deals. Granted, it's early, and maybe we'll get the chemistry together and start hooping. We're playing a little bit better. I might rescind my statement about making no deals. We'll see where we're at a little later on. We need more of a sample size. So we're kind of cooking. 6th seed in the Western Conference. Luka, you should have pulled up here. You see, over in Sacramento, I don't know how they convinced him to go to Sacramento. They do have Cam Boozer, which is cool. March Madness coming up soon. Shout out Future. We're balling like it's March Madness. Hey, editor, edit that one out. Oh, that's right. I am the editor. I'm not editing that out. So we're going to look around the league, see what teams are selling to rebuild, and see who might be available and who we could trade for realistically. Now, what do we need on the team? That's the first question we should ask before we even start looking. I'd love a better center or power forward. So overall front court depth is kind of what we're hunting here. Scotty Barnes is over in Toronto. That one guy with the burner account's going to be commenting. No, not UKD. Tatum's available. I mean, if we wanted to swing for the fences, Cavs, everything's kind of falling apart. Uncle Jimmy Harden must be retired. They got Donovan and Davion. Oh my gosh, Philadelphia, the process is back. Oh, Embiid's still here, but big surprise, he's hurt. My bad, Joel. Yeah, I mean, I could try a Scotty Barnes trade. I do not think we nearly have enough assets for Jason Tatum, so I'm not even gonna entertain that, because like I said, a realistic trade for JT, we do not have the facilities for that at the moment. As a matter of fact, we might not really have the facilities for a Scotty Barnes trade. Our best trade asset would be Drew Shays. Now, I'm not really sure what's up with his potential and how much upside he has. Wow. Okay, 93 max potential with a 59 boom percent, peak start age of 26, peak end age of 30. So would I trade a player with that much upside for a guy in Scotty Barnes who, granted, is better, but I don't know if I can do that. And it's the same thing with Mobley. And then even then, the conversation also comes to how are we going to match the money? I probably can't. So I need somebody cheap. It could be a veteran big. Like a Mark Williams is probably more within my price range, although the Mavs are always really good, so they probably don't want to part ways with Money Mark. Or like a Walker Kessler. Even Siakam. I saw the Pacers were selling. He could be an option too. I think I'm going to start with Kessler. Just a low maintenance big. He's going to play defense. He's going to grab me rebounds. That's kind of what I need right now. His salary's a little lofty because we just don't have a ton of contracts outside of our core three players, our big three, mid three, I'd call it. It's not really big, you know, it's not a big three. Man, even Walker Kessler's a little too expensive. How much is Siakam making? He's at 12. I can do 12 million for sure. We can do calculator, Isaiah Evans. Honestly, I think this is reasonable because you're getting a good young piece out of it, but I'll be generous and throw you 2 seconds as well. That's perfectly fair, bro. I think the Pacers came up out of that trade. And yeah, we'll have Siakam be the power forward. Keita, you can hold it down at the 5 for now. I would love to make a bigger move, go get a superstar in the front court, but I can't do that without trading any of my core 3 players. And things are working right now. I don't want to mess up the good thing we've got going. So I think bringing in Siakam, a good vet with championship experience, might be exactly what we need. It might not be, but hey, we're going to try. All right, season's almost over. Giannis won the NBA Cup for my Warriors, man. And then he's going to deliver a championship to the Bay. And then I'll wake up. 36 PPG from Darren Peterson. Bro, why is Darren moving like this? In a recent rebuild, I won't spoil what video it is if you haven't seen it, you know, because I post so many videos, because all I do is sit in this chair and play the game. In a recent video, I drafted Darren Peterson. He was not moving like that. I'll tell you that right now. Reed Shepherd, MIP. I don't know how, all due respect, his scoring went up by 2 points. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think 2K really understands what a most improved player is. Any Venom on All NBA? No, sir. This dude, Cam Williams, is ridiculous. Watch out for him throughout the simulation. Oh, we got the Mavericks in the first round, so it's already over. We are pretty healthy going into it. Only Rasheer Fleming injured. Dislocated his patella. Brutal. And I told y'all. Yeah, a quick exit against the Dallas Mavs. At the end of the day, I didn't mean to do that. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, at the end of the day, this was our first season. We made it into the playoffs. We got a win. I consider that a W. When did we get the win? We won game 4 to avoid the sweep. Oh, that's kind of a pity win. Dub win for 29. Hey, J-Dub comes in as a guy with championship experience as well, which I think is valuable. See, you were not moving like this when I had you. What changed, DP? AD retired injured. What a fitting way to go out. All right, 2029 draft. I kind of expected us to go into the draft lottery with hopes of landing a top pick. Didn't go that way. We were really good while the Seattle Supersonics were, well, super trash by the looks of it. Yeah, they won 26 games. Only team worse was the Nuggets post-Joker. So we're probably going to be, what, 20s, low 20s for our pick? 27. Oh, yeah, because now there's 32 teams. Got you. So the 27th pick, we could go a couple ways with this. We could trade it. See, I should have gave up less for Siakam. I shouldn't shouldn't have to give up those second round picks. He's got 3 more years on his deal, and he's 35. That was bad. That was bad GMing for me. But we could look to move Siakam. I want to get younger. Maybe now is when we can make a play for a Jason Tatum, a Scotty Barnes. Barnes is how old? 27. JT, he's only 19. No, he's 31. He's had the Achilles. I like Scotty Barnes or I like Evan Mobley for this team. I think they both fit the timeline pretty well. Evan Mobley's at 61 million. Scotty's at 51. That's a 10 million difference. Thanks, Danny. I'm sure the audience couldn't figure that one out themselves. Let's throw in Kata, Rasheer Fleming. So Siakam, Kata, Fleming. I'll give you, just throwing players in here. I don't want to give him Shays. I like Shays. Yeah, there's just no way I can get to Scotty's number without giving out significant players that I'm just not ready to give up on yet. Now, we could still move Siakam, or we don't try and upgrade. We maybe try and draft somebody to fill his shoe. At 35 years old, I don't think Siakam commands super significant value. Here's what I'll say. Let's call up a team like, who was picking 12th? Sure, 14, Portland. I'm gonna give y'all Siakam. They don't have the money. Okay, let's call up another team. Get somebody else on the phone. Like a Houston Rockets. You give me the 11th pick. I'll give you Siakam, 27, and a second. I think that's reasonable. We move up a lot of spots, but the Rockets get a quality player in Siakam. Double R, Ruben Reeves goes number 1. What's with 2K and just spitting out crazy big men today? 7'4" with the 8'1" wingspan is nuts. He's got a Wemby type of body. Sean Sanders compared to Mo Cheeks. We also got Lewis Hudgens compared to Kyrie, all NBA. I mean, when you see that, whoa! See, now this dude's just got aura. Realistically, probably not the right pick. I'm looking through these players. Realistically, probably not the right pick. But you're telling me this guy's name is Kevin Love Jr. He's coming out of UCLA like his pops. Spent 5 years in college. He was either getting his master's or he was really stupid and wasn't passing the classes. Because if you're comparing to Joker, and not like, you know, I drink 8 liters of Coke a day, Jokic, and, you know, I like pizza, Jokic. Like the Jokic we know right now, not the drafted during a Taco Bell commercial Jokic, right? Like the Jokic we know now. Yeah, how are you in college for 5 years? But I kind of want him, bro. And I don't like drafting a 23-year-old. I think that Lewis Hudgens has a much higher chance to reach his ceiling. I'm admitting to you, this is probably the wrong pick. And I am still going to do it because he's too tough, bro. Kevin Love Jr. This is like when the Blazers loved Jan Hansen so much they picked him up super early. All right, let's see, though. Did I make the right pick? Okay, peak start age of 27, peak end of 33, 90 base potential, 78 minimum, 92 max, 82 boom percent. I love it. I think we hit on this pick. He's got some time to hit his ceiling with a peak start age of 27. He's got a high boom percentage. I think that's a W. I consider that a win. Cam Carr, I want you back. Xavier Booker, I'll bring you back too. Banks, I'm sorry, you're out of luck. Qualifying offers. Harwell, I'll give it to everybody. Whatever, that's fine. And then we should have like a mid-level to spend. Oh, Tatum's a free agent, so I couldn't have even tried to trade for him this offseason. And even trading for him last year could have been risky because he could have left. So when I go to small forwards affordable, and then it says I can't afford Trey Murphy, what you mean? Why? You just told me he was affordable. I'll offer Devin Vassell instead. We need another wing. Wait, do I have to renounce all these guys? No, I can keep everybody. I was like, wait, if I got to get rid of everybody else, I'm kind of cool. Let's get McNeely back too. Then our wing depth's going to be, you know, pretty decent. Well, actually, do I even need Vassell for paying McNeely? I'll take them both. You can never have enough wings in the NBA. They'll call us Wingstop over here, man. Bro, Wingstop's service is ridiculous sometimes. My boy went in there. Only one in there. You know, it was late at night. We're all in there. I had already eaten something else. I didn't even want to eat. He just goes in there. I think he got a 10-piece. It might have been lemon pepper. Oh my goodness, I could go for some lemon pepper steppers right now. But might have been lemon pepper, regardless of what it was. He orders a 10-piece, bro. We're the only ones in there, mind you. Nobody. It probably took a smooth 30 minutes to get those wings out the kitchen. If you ordered wings from Wingstop on the Super Bowl, congrats. You probably got them today. Jalen Williams goes up 1. J-Mac goes up 2. That's why I was willing to commit so much money to him, because I know how he progresses in 2K. Drew Shays hits a smooth +7. Devin Vassell -1. 1. Kata goes down 1. K-Love Jr., we're so ready. But I'm really excited about Drew Shays going up 7. You know, last year, we were having the conversations, hey, I might make a trade. Do we involve him? Do we not? I ultimately say, no, we can't involve him. He's untouchable. And he's making me feel good about my decision with the +7 boosters overall. Whoa. Now, here's a conversation. Jalen Williams likes it here in Vegas, but he wants $48 million. I'm going to hold off on that. He's still got 2 years under contracts. I'm going to chill on that. Fleming will give him a 1 year, but that's a lot of money for Dub, especially when you could go out and give that type of max slot to Wembanyama. Not that we could get Wemby, but just saying, like throwing out names, you could get players better than Dub for maybe a little more than that amount of money. And by a little, I mean probably 10 million, which is a lot of money to us. But these NBA guys, you know how those checks look. Okay, we're 32-17, 3 seed right now. So we're really balling. It's not like last year, you know, 6 seed is cool, but 3 seed, you're up there with the contenders of the conference. I just wanted to go a few more games and then stop it for the deadline. And let's inform the league. Hey, I'm not rebuilding. I'm contending. Matter of fact, I'm not contending. I am buying. I want to go out and, oh wait, that means I want picks and prospects. No. I'm contenders. I'm a contender. I don't want to shake up my roster, but if I can add a piece that makes sense, we'll do that. Derek Queen ended up on the Pacers. Pacers are still selling. Hey, Indiana, we made a deal last year. I got that type of rapport with you. Maybe we can make another deal. Paolo Banchero, just such an expensive player. That's the issue with a lot of these guys. Just tough to get to their salary numbers without dishing out main pieces. And I thought I did this immediately when I started this. Jared McCain go to the 2, and then, yeah, these two guys start together. What are we doing? My bad on that. Xavier Booker, Rasheer Fleming, McNeely. Okay. I mean, man, it's tough to say what exactly we should do here. Because here's the thing, right? We've got young rising star Drew Shays. I kind of want to clear room in the backcourt for him. I'd like to keep Jared McCain, though. Reed Shepherd, potentially expendable, especially if we could go get a really good frontcourt player like Apollo Banchero. Now, to get to Paulo's money, you're going to have to throw more pieces, and that's where it gets a little confusing because I could throw in Vassell. We're still about 10 million short, which is a lot. I can go Fleming. I can go Carr. You give me back Sidney Hill. I saw S. Hill. I thought of Solomon. I just almost shed a tear. Cam Carr, he's averaging 3. Devin Vassell is a good wing. Rasheer Fleming's a good player. I'm giving up a lot here already, but because it's a star name like Paolo Banchero, I'll throw in my pick this year as well. I think this is reasonable, and I think they will accept. I was wrong. I still think it's reasonable. They didn't accept. I'll try another pick. Let's work. Okay, they're not going. And that might just be okay by me. I might just have to say, you don't want to do the deal? Fine. We'll work something out with somebody else. How about the Pels? Or no, not the Pels. Another Pacer deal. Derek Queen is a 1-for-1 salary match with Reed Shepherd. We throw in a first to sweeten the pot. This is a good deal. Boom. And we get a position of need with Derek Queen. They go get a young guard they can build with. I think that's a win-win situation. And now that clears minutes for Drew Shays to really work. We got a lot of small forward play. I wish I could I'll drop Vassell down to the 2. He can be a big 2 guard for us at 6'5". Well, that's just an average size for 2 guard. And then Shays, you're going to get slid down to the bench. You're playing great this year, though. 13-3-3. Woo! 53, 42, 96 splits. And that's on good. That's on a good amount of games, too. 51 games. Looking like he'll be 50, 40, 90 year 2, which you don't really see. You know what you really don't see, guys? 50, 40, 90 year 1. Con Knippel's doing it, though. Now, there is one thing with Derek Queen in the 2K simulation. His shot tendency is so low. And right now, we're operating with a lot of lower shot tendency guys. It's kind of working, but I don't want Queen to shoot crazy, but like a 70, and then let's bump McCain because I'm, realistic rebuild. I can tell my guys, hey, shoot the ball more. Dub, if you want to earn that 50 million, shoot the ball too. And then my young guy over here, I want him to really get the keys. Drew Shays, shoot whatever you want. And we'll do an 85 shot tendency. And because he's young, it should progress up and he'll, progressively get an even greener of a light. He'll be out there like Drew Porter Jr. They are going to start him. Yeah, that's cool by me. And then we also got K-Love Jr. in the tuck. Don't forget about the big man. We're super excited about him moving into the future with this team. Right now, of course, not doing anything. Worst guy on the roster, but he's like he's our secret weapon out there. That's basically what it is. And we played just about as well as we were doing before with the addition of Derek Queen. Darren Peterson's on a legacy run, dude. He's already got 3 MVPs and 2 chips, and he's hunting a 3-peat this year. It's year 4 for the young fella. Look at Carter Bryant doing well over in Seattle. I guess the Spurs gave up on him, and then Seattle picked him up. Now, this is a real MIP. You go from averaging 9 and 4 to 18 and 9. Yes, that's improvement. Not averaging 1 more point per game. Like, what are we doing? This time we go into a 3-6 matchup as the higher seed, which is very exciting, and hopefully we're not going to get such a fast exit from the playoffs. We got the Lakers in round 1. Yep, let's try to make our fans proud. Well, they sure are proud. We made it to the first round, but now we want to win it. Down 2-1 to LA. They don't have Luka the Don. Oh, great. They have Jokic and Garland. How'd they get Garland? Stolen from the crosstown rival Clippers? Oh, we're cooked. Yeah, we lose in 5. That's a crazy 6 seed. Derek Queen, though, I brought you in 10 and 8 with 7 assists. 7 assists is crazy. He was out there looking like a great value Jokic. And I mean a great value Jokic, because golly, that efficiency wasn't worth a quarter. 32 from the field, 15 from 3. Couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. Shout out to Jared McCain. Go make all the TikToks you want this offseason. Have a ball, because you're the only one who actually showed up when we needed you. And the Mavs win it again. They stopped Darren Peterson. I said win it again. I'm just used to saying that because they usually win all of the time. All right, 2030 NBA draft. This is our 3rd draft of the video. Best guys, Hal Spencer compared to Oscar Robertson, the Big O, the original Mr. Triple-Double. Now, we're not going to be able to snag him because we got the 29th pick. I'm not even going to try to do any trading up. Hey, maybe we can find a steal later in the first round. This dude, Dion Bosch, is compared to TC, Tyson Chandler. I see a Jason Williams comparison. Anybody with an all-NBA ceiling we could take a flyer on? Oh, there is a guy. Cam Dudley compared to Wayne Embry. Let me see what's going on with Cam. He's not even bad. C overall off the jump. Now, his floor is Bill Cartwright, but taking a shot on somebody with crazy upside, I mean, I'm kind of with it. I'm kind of with it. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Where was he at? I lost him. Here he is, Cam Dudley. Welcome to the team. Coming out of Florida State. He's 72 overall off the jump. Two-way lob threat. We got a lot of bigs. We got K-Love Jr. We got Cam Dudley. You know, a lot of guys here. But let's see. He's at 90 max potential. 58 boom percent too. Pretty solid. Now, K-Love Jr., this offseason is going to be a big time for him. We got to see him go up significantly in overall. I'm going to extend the qualifying offer to Cam Carr here. Tyrone will give a deal. Boom. And then we'll probably try and snag somebody. Uncle Kyrie, the real Uncle Drew. He's old, but this would be so fun. You get a veteran guy in the locker room, comes off the bench. Kyrie, let's do a 1-year situation here, about 10 M's. Come on, Kyrie. We got Kyrie. Oh, that's so fire. And then I'll go get Mo Diawara as well. Knicks legend there. Kyrie's going to regress, but he's still an 81. Good backup guard. How about Drew Shays, man? He's ready to be one of the leading players on this team up to an 85. Dub and J-Mac get better. Dub still wants that extension. I'm still unsure. I might let it drag into the offseason. How about Junior? K-Love Jr. up 5 overalls. That's huge. We've been doing really well on the draft this video. You know, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think we're doing a great job out here. I posted a clip of the legendary hot dog story. If you haven't heard it, you know, if it's kind of one of those if you know situations. I'm not going to retell the whole hot dog story, but people seem to really like it. And then somebody was like, hey Danny, can you include one story every video? You do realize, and this is all due respect to that commenter, I appreciate the sentiment, the idea. I wish I had that many stories to tell. Let me tell you, I don't. Most of my day these days is spent sitting here in front of this chair or at the gym, where I don't really talk to anybody unless I'm playing basketball with some of my guys there. Like that's really it. Or, you know, I run into one of my buddies in the gym when I'm lifting. Like that's it, bro. And, you know, it's a little conversation. What are you hitting today? And you kind of run out of dialogue options. It's always great. All right, we are the 6th seed right now. Honestly, worse than last year. I'm regretting the Derek Queen trade. He's not that efficient. He's small as a big. You know what we really need is a power forward too. I mean, we right now have Rasheer Fleming starting, and that's not because, you know what? We've got Diawara as well, but he's not that great either. What if we put Love Jr. at the 4? He's 6'8" anyway. Throw him at the 4. Get him some reps. He can play off the bench, backup 4. I like it. And as far as other roster adjustments, I think we'll wait until the offseason. Like I told y'all, this isn't going to be me making a million trades. Look, Dub is taking a huge discount now. The $50 million is off the table. I give him 30 though. And then J-Mac, we can do 30 as well. That'll open up, I think, some more flexibility moving into the future. So I think those are good moves there. I don't really see a big maneuver that can be made right now. I want to wait for our young guys to progress. Just kind of let things run their course here. Take my time. And I know us being a 6 seed, maybe I should do something, but the whole realistic thing, we're not trying to make so many trades. Bro, that Maybach music producer tag is so fire. You know what my little brother pointed out to me? And y'all can fact check this. A lot of songs, maybe he said every song that Pharrell produced, it has like the same type of beat at the start. I'm not too musically inclined, you know. I couldn't what do they say? I couldn't catch a tune if it was thrown at me. Something like that. They don't say that. I say that, but I made it up. But all of Pharrell's songs at the start had this same type of beat to them. If you listen to it, there's this Spotify playlist called like Pharrell Produced That or something like that. And if you just go through and listen to some of the songs, I'm telling you might notice. Otis, no, Rookie of the Year. And by the way, the type of run Pharrell was on producing songs 2000s, nuts. Oh my goodness, if I was half as good at anything as Pharrell was it just producing bangers at that time, oh wow, that'd be awesome. Hey, Dub made all defensive first. You got knee tendonitis going into the playoffs? Oh great, we're relying on Devin Vassell. Liam McNeely fractured his leg. He's out for the season. He's down for the count. And we gotta face Giannis, don't we? Oh geez. And D-Book, how are my Warriors moving like this? Getting everybody. And it looks like we're gonna look. Wait. My Warriors were up 3-1, but you know what they do with 3-1 leads. My Dubs tend to blow them. Game 7 on the way. Got a chance to come back from 3-1 and make our first ever second round appearance. Looks like this one's gonna be close. Probably not gonna hop into a ton of games to this video just because we do have a lot to get to here, a lot of seasons. But come on, 4-point game. This is our first time in the first round, or our first real chance to advance out of the first round. We've been in the first round before. It's our first real chance to get to round 2 though. Kel'el Ware is inbounding. It'll go into Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis swings it to DJ Wagner. Now it'll go to D-Book. They got Jared McCain's hair looking crazy on that side profile. Y'all saw that? Oh, Giannis hits Booker and book it. Devin gets the 3 to go. I think that Devin Booker is a player Steve Kerr would love to have. I know he'd like to coach him on Team USA. Kyrie's going to call a timeout. Is Kyrie who we're rocking out with down the stretch? I can't really oppose that if that's who we're going to. No, we're not. It's going to be McCain. We got Derek Queen. We got Devin Vassell. Rasheer Fleming, the power forward spot. It's not great. Ball will go into Young Shays. What's his first name? I'm sorry. Drew Shays. All right, Drew. He hands it off to Vassell. Oh, nice handoff to the rim. And a two-handed slam for Vassell. Dubs will get it into D-Book. Book defended by Drew Shays here. Drew looks pretty big body, man. He's got some shoulders on him for sure. Booker gonna hit Antetokounmpo on the wing. Giannis. Extra pass to Devin Carter. Carter will use the screen. Looking to attack McCain. Out to Giannis for an open corner 3, and it's good. It's never good news when 34 is knocking him down from beyond the arc. We do not want to see that, especially in a Game 7 scenario where we're trying to advance. Here's Drew Shays with it up top. He's going to spin one-on-one with Booker. He'll give it over to Jared McCain. J-Mac the jab. Drew Shays wants to come get it again. He's what, a year 3 player at this point? He'll use the queen screen. How about a 3? It's good. Drew Shays, big time. This might be year 4 for him now that I'm thinking about it. No, this is just year 3. Man, we've only been in the league 3 years and we're already moving like this, taking Booker and Giannis to a Game 7. And that's with our best player, J-Dub, out. Booker will use the Giannis screen. Antetokounmpo rolls to the rim. Book trying to shake Drew Shays, but to no avail. Remember, he's 3-and-D. We saw that coming out of the draft. Giannis, another 3. Yeah, that's not going in twice. Drew Shays will grab the rebound. He pushes the ball over to McCain. McCain. McCain defended by Devin Carter here. Fleming will set the screen, face the wrong way. Wagon sticking out and all. I'm edit that out. Vassell fires the three. It's good. And we're up by 6. It's raining threes here in the Bay. Normally the Warriors are used to being the ones, you know, with the Splash Brothers dropping a bunch of threes in. This time, no, it's us here in Vegas. The fans at Chase Center are nervous. Oh, bad foul, Drew. Bad foul, but I like the defensive aggression. And you know what? You're a young guy in this league. You're going to make mistakes like that. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the game or anything, because the Warriors are definitely still within this, are still in this one, as Booker knocks down both to put the Dubs within 4. Less than 50 seconds to go. Here's Drew Shays with the ball up top. Booker defending. Rasheer Fleming's going to set him a screen. It'll go over to Jared McCain. McCain double. Nice pass to Vassell. Just keep moving it. Queen's open. Mid-range. Good. There you go, D Queen. Okay, we're up by 6. It should be fine now. Just don't let up any three-pointers, and we'll be out of here. On to the second round for the first time. McDaniels, wise Jaden McDaniels so open. He missed it. Must have been too open, man. That's like a practice shot. Open corner 3. 37 from Book, but J-Mac had 22. Young Drew with 20. 18 from D Queen. It was just a team effort. We had like 7 guys in double figures. And we come back 3-1. What a way to get your first ever series win in franchise history. Ant-Man and Mad Max in Minnesota. Well, I have a feeling we're not going to be winning our second series in franchise history. It's 2-2. They go up 3-2. And yeah, they take us down in 6. Ant-Man on a tear, averaging a curry ball, 30 points per night. Hey, man, I'm not mad at it at all. And Drew Shays, he had his coming out party here in these playoffs, averaging 21 PPG for us as the Mavs go out and win another one. And we did all that without Dub. Kyrie, I'd like to think you played a role in it. Smooth 13 a night in his final year and got to play a real role on a second round team. Not a bad way to go out. The Sonics still picking in the lottery. Y'all suck. Second pick. Man, we don't even have our pick because we were using it to make win now moves. And those guys over in Seattle, they wouldn't know a thing about that. We don't have any picks to work with though, so yeah, the draft night's kind of just going to get skipped. 82 overall big Andre Duncan. If you're a big man with the last name Duncan, you're bound to hoop. You have no idea. Drew Shays, we take the team option. K-Love, we take the team option as well. Tyrone, I'm cool. Xavier, though, I give you the qualifying offer. Xavier Booker's been here since the expansion draft. He's been here from the get-go. We'll go ahead and give him a 2-year deal. I got Brunson money? Hold on. Let's press the pause button here. So unrestricted free agents, nothing crazy this year. A lot of the top talent is restricted, but there's some good unrestricted guys too. Brunson's 34, so I don't think I want to sign him. I think like a DJ Wagner's a great value play, 12 million a year. We can do that. Oh, the Celtics matched the deal. Smart of them for sure. How about Malik Thomas? I could play him as a PG potentially. He's a secondary point guard. All right, we bring him in. And Malik, we got to wait for the deal to be officially official. There you go. We could still afford Brunson. Oh, no, we can't. Why do they keep doing that to me? I mean, what a hezzy. Saying, yeah, well, you can afford him. No, you can't. Wait, can I get a Sar Thompson? Yes, I can. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to, first off, what was I going to do? Somebody tell me. Malik Thomas is going to go to the 1. We got McNeely, Dub, and Asar. So I didn't think that fully through, huh? McNeely's coming off a leg fracture, might get worse this year. He's been an efficient 12-a-night guy. Asar, not nearly as good, but we know what Asar brings defensively. So that said, we might field offers for Liam McNeely. Go grab another power forward because we're hoping K-Love Jr. can progress significantly, but if he doesn't, I'd love to have an insurance policy, have a guy at the 4 who's decent. Okay, so Philly wants to do this where we swap McNeely for Kuminga and picks are involved. What if we just do it 1-for-1? Done? I like that better. Jonathan Kuminga, welcome to Vegas. K-Love Jr. Shout out to my guy Jr. +6. And Drew Shays goes up 3. Now, J-Dub, you see why I was reluctant to give him all that money long term. Goes down 2 here at 30. He's on an expiring contract. Realistically, he could get used as a trade chip. We made it out of round 1 last year without him. I know, he's from the expansion draft, all that great stuff. We got him originally. He was one of our original players. But the fact of the matter is, y'all saw it happen. We got out of around one without him. I thought his last name was Burner. I was like, that's crazy. Reminded me of KD. But imagine if your last name was Burner and you play basketball. They could be like, the burner is hot. That sounded cooler when I thought of it. Opening up the season playing some good hoops. J-Dub, though, you're on the trade block this year. It would take a lot for you to stick around. Yeah, we're here at the deadline. Things are not looking very inspiring right now. The Mavs are 47-3? How? How? Y'all know that one interview? How, Sway? You ain't got the answers. How? They're 47-3. See, now it almost feels like this season. Wow, AJ DeBonsta is available. You talk about a move that could be crazy for us. I love getting AJ DeBonsta. That might be the play. But it almost seems like regardless of what we do, this season's cooked. The Mavs are destined to win. But DeBonsta, I mean, what a move that'd be for the future. He's making 44, so we'd have to throw somebody else in to get to his money. Kuminga, the tenure here might be short-lived. You're nearly the perfect guy to make this money work. Yeah. Unless I can make it work with Rasheer Fleming in a trade exception. So let's do Dub or Rasheer. And we're talking about DeBonsta. So I feel like realistically, you got to throw what pick was he? Yeah, 3rd overall. He's averaging 26. Dub's at 15. I'll give you 3 firsts here. And Dub with Rasheer. Who gave Dub a no trade? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dog. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to trade finder and see, hey, what trades does he approve? I'm at Dub's mercy now. Well, what if we try the same trade I just offered up to the Knicks, throw it in the trade finder? Maybe by some miracle he'll waive it, like a little workaround situation. Nothing. Oh no. This is bad. The Knicks, we might double back in the offseason, but then the offer will be centered around picks. I think at this stage, I mean, there's not many selling teams to talk to. We might just want to let Dub's money fall off the books, pivot to signing somebody new in the offseason, and move forward from there. I think that's how we move here. If we need to clear some additional money in the offseason, that can be a conversation. Or maybe we go on a run this year as post All-Star break, we're really balling out. Maybe we're catching our momentum. I don't know. I don't think that re-signing Dub is the answer. I'm not going to. Now, Derek Queen, I'm taking it slow with you too, because with a lot of these players, I'm just not completely bought in. I don't know how much I want to keep D Queen, how much I want to keep J-Dub. I don't want to keep J-Dub. Yeah, well, that's clear. I'm about to let him go. Okay, well, we slowed down a little bit. Ended up the 7th seed. Here goes Cam Williams. Told y'all he's ridiculous. And they got him with the Rookie of the Year, Lewis Hudgens. Oh, we might be in trouble. Look at that. The Sonics found a 30 PPG scorer. Marcus Gray drafted him 2nd overall in 29. Maybe they had the right blueprint, tank a few years, go get a player you really like and try to build something around them. Or maybe they didn't. They still suck. We're in the play-in, so we're not much better. Drew Shays was great, averaged a dub this year. Everybody was quite healthy, which makes it worse that we didn't really win much of anything. Can we make the playoffs? Yeah. We're the 7th seed. We got Sacramento. Hey, Luka, man, listen. This is kind of your recruiting pitch. We're trying to convince you to pull up this summer. Do I want an older Luka? Probably not. I'm good in the backcourt. Maybe I want Luka. He just gave us the business. Mavs go to the finals. Yeah, you kind of penciled them in as champions this year. Drew Shays averaged 30 in these playoffs, and we still got K-Love Jr., who should be continuing to come up. Julius Randle back in New York. But we'll see how we move in this free agency. We got a pretty decent draft class. Dude, compared to Kawhi, Bo Brand, Double B, we got $64 million open. We got the 24th pick in the draft. The first pick got traded. Oh, sugar. The first pick and OG for Con Knippel, who somehow ended up in Detroit. And the Pistons go get Bo Brand, who's the next Kawhi Leonard, apparently. All right. We got JT Keefe compared to Bruce Bowen. Not bad. Oh, Paolo Ferrari. Ferrari's such a tough last name, bro. I got to take him just off the strength. Why Ferrari? Y'all know that song. But we're going to take Paolo Ferrari coming out of Italy. Bro, Ferrari? Are you kidding me? That's so far. K-Love Jr., C-Dud, he hasn't progressed much. He was kind of a boomer bust guy. He ended up, well, I'll let you finish that sentence. Rasheer Fleming, I'm cool. Oh, we got to pay Drew? See, now this is a problem. That's taking up $30 million. I thought it was sweet. I thought I had all types of cap space open. I was very much mistaken. So now it's almost like, do we just crawl back to Dub? I don't want to do that. Can we... Kuminga and Vassell are quality role players. If I were to trade them, I think it's not ridiculous to say I should get a first-round pick back. These are two good role players, but I'm also looking for salary relief. Elliot Clement was a 4th pick. I think that's too much for somebody to be giving up to me. Hornets, they want to throw me 2 firsts. Give me 1. We call it even. I think that's fair for 2 good players. Like I said, I'm getting the salary relief out of the situation. Now, even with that, I still don't have enough. Oh, I kind of overestimated how much cap space I was going to be playing with this summer. Now, we could still go get, we already offered Drew. The other thing is, we could take a risk here. I got an idea. Is Charlie Lucas, he's restricted. I'm gonna try and go after him. I'll offer him 44, player option, boom. Okay, so you see how Drew wants to come back. What if we say no, but we keep the cap hold, hope that nobody offers him, and then we can get it working later with him. So basically, we're just holding him for a second. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do Ace Bailey. We keep the cap hold for Shays. We didn't get Ace Bailey. Oh no, this isn't going to plan. Dylan Harper's unrestricted? Yo, bro, forget all that. Give me Dylan Harper, bro. Dylan's such a good young player. Why would he be unrestricted? I got to take that opportunity. Dang it. So now what happens is, because Drew Shay's got this Pacer offer, I don't have enough for Dylan, and that's really bad. Oh, man, am I going to miss out? Yeah, I am. How much chicken do I have? Oh, I still have a good amount, too, like 38. It just wasn't enough to get Dylan. Oh, dude, that sucks. Jeremy Oliver's a good young big. Doesn't really have any offers. We're going to monitor his situation. We're going to monitor him moving through this free agency. See if anybody comes through with the Brinks truck. Because what should happen as this thing progresses is he should expect less and less. We might be able to swoop in. Right now, it's not even letting me offer him because it's saying I don't have the money. But it lets other teams offer him these lowball offers. And I can't offer them when I have way more to bring to the table. So stupid. Hold on. If I player find it, would it let me? Jeremy Oliver, it just lets me edit them. I don't want to edit them. I'm trying to sign them. So now I'm stuck signing bums. All right, we'll go 1 year here. We'll go 1 year here. That sucks, bro. And one of those offers got matched. Man, come on. I ended up with some scrubs, bro. K-Love Jr. gets way better, which is awesome. He's +5 with it. We did draft Paulo Ferrari as well. See what's going on with him. He's 92 max potential, 66 boom percent. Nice. I think this season could get ugly. I don't like how I moved in the offseason. It was kind of a thing of, I wanted to go get certain players. Couldn't get any of them. I underestimated my pool. Or I overestimated my pool here. Sorry. Wish I would have underestimated it. I thought I was about to get everybody. I thought it was sweet. We didn't even really have the money. But DP's going to be a free agent. And you know what? I might be happy I missed out come this offseason. Because if we could get Darren Peterson, that changes the whole game. For now, though, we're kind of just playing the sit and wait game. Let's hold on to our long-term flexibility, and whatever happens this season happens. We do have K-Love Jr. who got a lot better. Maybe it's addition by subtraction. J-Dub, bro, this is a bad look on you. You leave. We don't really add anybody significant in. K-Love Jr. gets better, granted, but we're way better. No trades coming this year. I'm going to let the vibes continue to be high. Let's give Jared McCain 1 year on top of his deal, and then we will simulate the rest. Simple, easy. Man, Rihanna needs to drop the nonchalant act and drop an album. I'm hearing this work in my ears. It's still tough, bro, and I understand why. She's got a lot of other stuff going on. She's got Fenty and, everything else, but I actually watched a video on Rihanna and her whole come up, her whole music journey. Fire stuff, man. Congratulations to her on a great career and everything. Who knows if she'll ever drop any more music, but I love the music, so it'd be really cool if she did. I thought that said Wemby was on the Sonics. It was the Spurs, but the Sonics got this Marcus Gray dude, and I gotta give him their props. He's legit, but Drew Shays, he's proven he's in the playoffs. K-Love Jr. averaged 12, 6, and 5. So he really is a Jokic. He likes to stuff the stat sheet, but I need him to go get me some more points. So going into these playoffs, I'm bumping your shot tendency. I'm giving you that green light, K-Love. Oh, don't tell me he needs a payday this summer. Dang it! Now I'm not gonna have any money. Bro, everybody eats up my salary cap. I'm not gonna be able to sign anybody I want. Shea, Arenas, Chet. That's the 3 for OKC. We're down 2-1 early. Come on, we come in as a 3 seed. We need to get out of this, and we don't. We lose in 6. Drew Shays, year 5, unfortunately, does not end in a championship. We still got 15 more more years to go. I would love to win multiple chips video. That's for sure. Look at that. Benji Mobley. Remember him first draft of the video? He was crazy. I would love to win multiple chips this video, but that's going to be easier said than done in a realistic scenario. They tried to decrease the shot clock to 20 seconds. I'm going to just turn off rule changes moving forward. You know how crazy the scoring is going to be. You just might if you've watched some of the recent videos. Now, I know we had that Hornets pick. Did that end up being anything? It's 7. Okay, awesome. Well, that's really great. We have 64 million open. Granted, K-Love Jr. is probably going to command about 30. So we got to remember that here as we move forward. Now, we've got Jared McCain. We got Derek Queen on expiring deals. I would not at all be opposed to moving. Oh, man. Did Peterson end up extending with the Hawks, or is he actually going to be a free agent? Peterson, he extended. Did Ant extend as well, or wait. Contract years remaining. Can we just do free agents, or will it not let me show free agents? Wait. Let me just go to Peterson and Ant, because that's what I'm looking for. Peterson re-up, sign some more years, and Ant, same story. So is it worth it to go out and make that room when the free agency class isn't going to be that crazy? Or do we go into this draft class and say, hey, there's somebody we really want. There's Blake Hilliard, all Hall of Fame ceiling, Jake Parker compared to Kyrie. I like the Blake Hilliard archetype though. Compared to Scottie Pippen, he's a 6'5" wing, a little small for a small forward, but if they're comparing you to Pip, you can for sure lock down. I'm thinking in order to get him though, we need to move up a few spots. I need to be at 5. Let's do an expansion team trade here, Seattle. I'm gonna give you our late round first. I'm only trying to move up 2 spots here. I'm going to throw you some second round picks as well. Boom. Sonics cut me a deal. I appreciate y'all. We're expansion teams. We got to stick together. Now we just got to cross our fingers and hope Hilliard doesn't end up going top 5, and he went 3rd. So I guess now we pivot to somebody else. And who will that somebody else be? It might be Helmut Klein. I mean, multiple mocks had him top 2, but he also only has All-NBA ceiling, which means he's going to be really good, but not Hall of Fame level. Jacob Parker, though, he's allegedly Hall of Fame level. Maybe he's who we go with. Or you've got an All-NBA big in Cesar Rivera. He could be an option. But I think I like... Why is everybody compared to Tyson Chandler? I think I like Jake Parker here. High ceiling. Maybe a risky prospect, but he's 19 years old. He's got a lot of time to get better. Smaller guard at 6 foot, but we're going to rock out with him. We're going to show him some love. C-Dud, I'm done with you. We are not showing you any more love. K-Love, speaking of love, we do need to give him the qualifying offer. Harry Clayton, I'm going to let you go. You were cool last year, but it's a lot of money to swing his way. We do have money for like Ruben Reeves. Well, we don't really because we gotta keep that qualifying offer. So, no, we don't. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. This dude is pretty good. There's a lot of good players out here. A lot of them restricted, granted, but still players I'd like to sign. If I could move Derek Queen for some salary relief and like a pick, something like this, Joe McDaniel and a pick, I think this is perfectly reasonable. We're going to do it. And now we got something to play with. Let's offer DeBonsta. He wants to go to the Dubs. Man, my Warriors are moving crazy this video. Gregor, though, doesn't really have much of a market right now. We're going to throw him a big deal, and we get him. Now, can I keep the cap hold on Love Jr.? I can. We just have to cross our fingers. Oh, the Hornets match the offer. Let's try a double R then. Ruben Reeves. Let's give him a big offer. Oh, dude, if I strike out again, this is going to be so bad. Lazaro, I'm going to offer him too. And he's not even the ideal fit for what I'm looking for, but we got to offer somebody. If I strike out again, this is so bad. Oh, no, did we not get him? Did we not get him? Lazaro? No, where's top offer right now? I'm going to send it through again just so he knows it's real. All right? No, K-Love Jr. got an offer. Well, the cap space is gone. Wait, is it? Because we traded DQ. Hold on. If I let go Sugio Clayton and I keep K-Love... You're kidding. Oh. But I can get Sugio Clayton. I don't want Ruiz more than I want Love back. Oh, that sucks. They matched the offer anyway, though. So I actually wouldn't have got him regardless. Jace Richardson, that fall on that dunk, bro. The gif with the crying and the peace emoji when he's falling off the dunk. I'm glad bro's good. If he wasn't good, it wouldn't have been funny. But, bro, that was so funny. Joe McDaniel goes up. This was dude we got in the Derek Queen salary dump trade. K-Love, I gave you all that chicken. I needed you to get better than that. Now, Drew Shays goes up a little bit. That's good. We got our guy Ferrari +5. Now, we did draft another guard. I know I got a lot of guards. We'll figure it out down the line. Jake Parker is our new guy. 94 base potential, 95 max with a 44 boom percent. I'll be honest. I feel like I've been dropping the ball here as a GM. I've made some stupid moves. But in spite of that, or despite of that, in spite of that, I don't know, man. Well, whatever it is, our team's still doing really well. We're the 4 seed. We're 4th in the power rankings. We haven't made a big splash in some time. We've been trying to make big splashes, but it just hasn't been working. It's time we make something actually happen. Get some deal through. We got a lot of selling teams across the league. Dang, bro. The Sonics got a young dude, the Rickster, Ricky Elliott. He looks really good. But anyway, Dylan Harper's available on the Suns. That's I thought it said the Pistons were selling. I was like, I can go grab Cade. I would have been so hyped. The Pels are selling. I don't really want Jeremiah Fears. Franz for the Magic. Oh, dang it, man. The market's just never that great. Oh, there's Lazaro. Remember, we were trying to get him. Bruce Branch is available for the Clippers. I think he could be interesting as a wing player. You would throw him at the small forward or something. Get the Clippers on the phone. Let's see if we can do something about Bruce Branch here. He's at 58 million. Oh, he's an expiring though. That makes it tough, doesn't it? Because what if he leaves me? You know what I mean? I could throw him J-Mac and a Sar, but what does that do for me? Does that really make me better? I don't think it does. So you know what? Once again, we're going to take that risk on free agency. I'm going to extend a Sar. We'll give Malik Thomas the minimum. Jared McCain, we're going to let you hit free agency. That doesn't mean I'm not going to re-sign you, but I want to have the flexibility open this summer to potentially make a play. I've been trying to make a play for so long, but I must just not be a playmaker at the end of the day. But I'm going to try and figure out a way. Dang, crazy draft prospect. Gary Snow, or he looked crazy, B overall, but his ceiling is only all NBA. Usually Hall of Fame ceiling means they're going to be crazy. Guards are always getting compared to Kyrie left and right. Y'all saw Matt May, double M over there. He was a Kyrie Irving ceiling, just like the guard we recently drafted had a Kyrie ceiling. Darren Peterson, your MVP, 35, 10, and 8. Dude, if we could have got him that 1 year, he was supposed to be a free agent, but then extended, things might look real different. The Sonics got 2 All-NBA guys, but they're still just not good. We didn't have any All-NBA guys, but we were the 2 seed. 57 wins. This is our best season yet. Drew Shays and J-Mac averaged a double piece, 20 a night from both of them. Just as a little tracker as far as how far we are into this thing. This is year 6 of the rebuild. We're a 2 seed as a new squad. And we're getting belt from the Warriors. Unless we can come back 3-1 on them again, we really got this team's number. Uncle Giannis is about to blow another 3-1 to us. He's only an 80 overall these days. AJ DeBonce is over there as well. Hey, AJ, we're going to make you pay for not wanting to come over here. I remember it from free agency. Oh, it's going to be close. I really don't want to jump in unless, we win it. 25 and 13 with 8 assists from K Love Jr. Great stuff from him. Doesn't rebound like his pops does. Does Kevin Love even have a son? Well, I guess this is Junior, but doesn't rebound like his pops. Only 8 a night. On those Timberwolves teams, bro, K Love, get you 15 boards. This Kings team's nice, man. Luka, Ogden, Z-Rizzy, Campbell's, or D Lives over there. Luka back with Derek Lively. We go up 3-0 on him. Wow. They get a game. We win in 5, though. Easy. And here comes the final boss. Our first ever conference finals, and unfortunately, we've ran into these guys. The Dallas Mavericks. Now, going into this matchup, it looks like we are fairly healthy. Only a minor injury to Malik Thomas, who isn't playing much anyway. We lose the first game and the second. Well, we got a game. We end up losing the series in 5, though. So despite doing really well the first couple rounds, we meet our match in the conference finals. Jared McCain tried his hardest, 26 a night, but the TikToker just couldn't get it done, unfortunately. We'll head to player progression. Oh, no, we won't. No, we won't. This isn't a simulation. Dude, sometimes I get in that mode, and I just start pressing buttons. Dude, this is a rebuild, not a simulation. I can't just simulate the whole offseason. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Okay, we have the 31st pick. I'll try and find another sleeper. Why not? Let's go here. Picks. We got Kurt Gooden, Kenny Graham. Just somebody who's got some type of crazy ceiling or high potential. There's not many guys here. Saw one guy with the all-star ceiling. Probably just draft him. Felipe Rodriguez compared to Jamal Wilkes. Sure, that's enough for me, man. It's a late first rounder. We're taking little to no risk here. Mr. Ferrari, need you to get better. Johansson, I'm cool on you. Free agents. Wemby's in here. We don't have money for Wemby. He's expecting 77 million. We don't have enough for Cade. Anybody expecting like 50? We still couldn't get anybody with 50. We don't have enough. How much do I have? I got 26. Oh, well, that's It's not enough. These mid-level salaries are kind of frying me, like these $18 to $20 million contracts. Then we got the couple guys making 30 plus, but having all these contracts, you got 8 million here, 10 there. I mean, I guess we were just a conference finals team. Maybe we mostly run this thing back, look for a big trade in season, try and make a play that way. Welcome back, Mr. McCain. And then we got some money. We could go get Bronny. We could also go get the Goon. Do we need a 5 off the bench? Yeah, not really. We don't really need a guard either. Who are the wings? The wing market isn't that crazy. You know what, bro? Let's go get Bronny. Let's go get Bronny, man. The vibes are high here in Vegas. We picked up Bronny James. Joe McDaniel is crazy. What's his potential? Thought he was just a throw-in in the D Queen trade. He's going to be a 93. What a steal. And how about my dog Ferrari +8 and +6 from Jake Parker? It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Now, like I said, we got a lot of mid-tier salaries, whether it be from like 10 to the high 20s and millions. It's a lot of money, again, but this is NBA terms. We're just talking in GM terms here, NBA, right? But what I'm thinking is we can aggregate some of those salaries together, go make something big happen. I know I've been hitting at the big move for so long. Drew Shays of a resign. Oh, Joe McDaniel refusing to resign. Is he going to be restricted? No, he's not. Well, that's not good if he's refusing to resign. We might be forced to trade him, and that makes a whole different scenario. Oh, man, we're going to have an interesting deadline. Trade deadline time. We're hooping, but we can't really take that for granted here because, well, we got a guy who's disgruntled, unless things have changed. So Drew Shays is doing well and everything. I don't know why I was looking at him. The guy we need to look at is Joe McDaniel, and Joe, he still doesn't want to be here. He refuses to resign. He says he's not resigning. That's simple. Despite the fact that he's ambivalent and everything else, but there's no way he's resigning. He's having a great time. He just doesn't want to be here. Make it make sense. I don't know what to say. Christian Collins is available over in Portland. There's a move we can make. My guy Cade, but Cade's 33. I can't do it now, Cade. I'm sorry. And we got a log jam of guards. It's not the time, Cade. Maybe another day. Oh my gosh! The Suns are selling every player available. Bro, young Hal Spencer. I might have to we might have to get them on the phone. I know I said all that about, okay, it's not the time for a guard. If there's a 25-year-old superstar guard out there, or 24, I'm sorry, even better. 24-year-old superstar guard out there. I will explore that. Hey, Bronny, get in this deal with J-Mac. These guys could sell some jerseys, that's for sure. Throw in. Oh! Yeah, you can have all these and this deal's gonna go through. Boom! That's a real blockbuster, baby. Hal Spencer, welcome to the team. Oh, now we got no choice but to win. And I didn't even why didn't I throw Joey in there? What was I thinking? Well, Joe, we're going to try and get some value for you. Taylor Bird, he's a young player. Would we get bird rights here? We would get bird rights. He's a little bit worse than Joe. I wouldn't feel right taking the first in this deal. You know what? Let's do this. We get a good power forward back. Boom. Man, really, you're insisting on giving me the first? Fine. I'll take it if you're going to be that stupid. Okay, now we're in business. We got a real superstar. This is the type of player we've been hunting for so long. We've been looking for a player who's that 95 plus team leader caliber of guy. We thought maybe Drew Shays could be it. Probably won't happen. We thought K Love Jr. could be it. It didn't happen. Paulo Ferrari, he might still be able to do it. And then we have another interesting conversation of, do we move on from Drew and we let Ferrari rock out? There's a lot of stuff that could happen here, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself for now. Let's enjoy the fact. Let's relish in the fact that we just acquired a great point guard for the team. That's all that we need to be worried about right now. Somebody hit my Twitter and said, have you ever said I'm gonna edit it out and actually edited it out? And the answer is yes. That adds to the mysteriousness of the I'm gonna edit it out. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Am I gonna edit it out? Am I not? 25, 6, and 6 from Cooper Flag. LaMelo's on the Lakers, Wemby's on the Knicks, and Adam Silver's a happy camper. Bro, the Mavs are so dang good. They won 71, but at least we got a superstar in Hal that might just be able to drag us past Dallas. Round one. Oh, this was a showdown of the expansion squads. And yeah, Seattle, y'all don't got it. Sonics made a big trade this year too. They traded for Ja Morant. Might be a little too late for that though. He's 35. We got the Nuggets, Ruben Reeves, double R. What's up, big fella? Wait, the Lakers beat the Mavs. The window is open for us. The window is open for us, and there's no better time. The 8-seeded Mavericks with, of course, the 83-point man, Wilt Bam Kobe. You know what it is. Bamante Adebayo. This team sucks, bro. The Lakers are trash. This is so winnable for us. Shout out to LA. Don't know how y'all pulled it off against the Mavs. And in the finals, we got the Pacers. Things have come full circle. Young Reed Shepherd. Well, not so young. He's 30 now. But Reed Shepherd. He's the finals MVP of the East. Or the East Finals MVP. The way I said it was weird. Hal Spencer, a recent trade acquisition. West MVP. We're taking on the Pacers. Remember, we sent Reed over there in the Derek Queen deal. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. And the Venom in year 7 have become champions. Hal Spencer, your finals MVP, averaged 30 with 5 rebounds and 6 assists. And now we will head in to season number 8 of this rebuild. Already crowned champions. The Hal Spencer trade moved mountains. We saw an opportunity and we finally took it. I felt like I had been quite reserved with my moves. I felt that I realistically didn't have the assets to make the right move at the time. But right there, I saw the opportunity, especially when I saw that juicy Toronto Raptors pick. I knew it was time. We got the 18th pick. Shout out to Philly. Remember, they were basically begging me to take that pick, and we're going to see if we can get anybody with some real upside. I see a lot of all-star ceilings. How about an all-NBA ceiling? Dwayne Farrell compared to Paul Arizin, all-NBA. Paul Arizin's a name I became recently more familiar with when I was doing all those NBA quizzes. Mr. Ferrari, Mr. Parker, got y'all. Taylor Bird, we're going to pay. Remember, we brought him in when we made in our other trade deadline move. All right, Mr. Bird, welcome back. Bird is the word. And then we got Topic. I signed Topic. Why not? All right, we got Topic. Oh, I have 5 point guards on the team. Is that true? Yes, it is. Why did I sign Topic? You know what, though? Here's the thing with Topic. I'm pretty sure in 2K, I can go boom, 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 slide him to the 3, and boom, we got a wing. We actually needed a wing. So, see, it was really all part of my plan. I just didn't know it yet. Progression. Oh, Mr. Ferrari's going to make things interesting. So, Drew Shays has already fallen off at the ripe age of 28. Ferrari's on the come up. Hal, I want you at the 2, Ferrari at the 1, Shays at the 3. That's how we're going to run it this year. Might be a little wonky, a little strange, but I think it can work. And also Jake Parker, our former 5th overall pick, hits a +4 overall bump. We love to see that. A lot of guards here. We're going to try and figure out the whole guard tandem on the team, but ultimately, we might have to make some tough decisions down the line and potentially trade somebody. We shall see. Ferrari's going to be the starting 1, Spencer at the 2, Shays at the 3, Love Jr. at the 4, and Harry Clayton at the 5. That kind of sounds crazy. Harry Clayton? Sure, man. As I'm recording this video, I got the rookie coming on tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Right now, it's 8:50 p.m. Am I going to get this video done before the rookie? Because if not, the double upload for today, cooked. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I said I was going to double upload today and the video I posted earlier, but I had a lot of stuff going on, man. I've been having car troubles lately, man. One of my tires wasn't keeping air. Had to get a new tire. Prior to that, I had some other car problems. So, you know, I've been dealing with stuff like that. Obviously, no excuse not to get the second video out. I also just didn't sleep well last night, bro. Got a smooth maybe 6 hours, bro. It was, and you know, I mentioned that in the video I recorded earlier today, and people were like, man, I just energy drinks and the coffee, bro, and I'm good. I don't do caffeine though. Maybe I should. I'd never do the energy drinks personally, but I don't even know if I could do the coffee, bro. I don't really drink like any drinks outside of water like that, bro. Maybe an occasional Gatorade. Usually I go with the zero sugar action or the Gatorade Zero. Asar Thompson. Ooh, he's not a happy camper, is he? Well, honestly, I don't really care. He's on the last year of his contract. We don't really need him. Like, he doesn't really play. So why does it matter? I mean, I know that sounds disrespectful, but like, why should I care? Now, Drew Shays, I'll give you another year. We're going to take it slow with you though, man, because, and he says the relations are frustrated. I just signed a new contract. I'm happy. Why are you frustrated then? You just said you're happy. I don't understand. And then Harry Clayton, he'd like to commit his future. I'll give you 2 years. I don't even remember exactly how we got Harry, but he's actually been quite the key piece for us. Just a good big man, real real serviceable. 85 overall. Doesn't command too much money. I can't complain with it at all. Looks like we're going to be the 2 seed again. Oh no, we've fallen a lot. I was going to say we'd be the 2 seed, but that's not going to be the case, clearly. We'll be a playoff team. That's all I can really say. Darren Peterson, 35-9-9. What a legendary career he's been having. LaMelo embracing the 6-man role over there in LA. 6-man like LaMelo. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? 2 seed. We did actually end up grabbing the 2 seed. Mavs only won 58 too. They came down to earth. Hal Spencer, 25 a night. I saw Jay Parker. I thought of Jabari. But it's our guy Jacob who had a really nice 3rd season, averaging 16, 2, and 4. Really good stuff from him. Round 1, we got OKC. I say, okay, see you later. Oh my gosh. We started off down 3-0. Thought maybe we'd storm back. No such luck. What the free throw. Old man Shea looking to go for another run. He's stopped by the Spurs. Nets win the chip. Benji Mobley. We remember him from year 1 of the video. He's still making his mark on the league for sure. All right, 2036 off season. I said I was going to turn off these rule changes. This one actually looks cool. Oh wait, 21? No way. 21 to enter the league? Gonna have 3 kids and a mortgage. 21 years old entering the league. Dimitri Kloppenberg, ceiling Hall of Fame. They kept it simple with him, huh? Looks like he'll be nice, but unfortunately I don't really have the facilities to get him. Or well, I could trade a bunch of pieces, but why would I do that? I'm pretty established right now. We're a pretty good team. I know my guy Ferrari's gonna get a lot better. Jake Parker's gonna get better. Speaking of Ferrari, Paolo is due a payday. Asar doesn't want to negotiate. I don't really want to negotiate with you. Luigi will bring him back too. He's been a good big. We get Paolo, we get Luigi, and then maybe we can go get somebody else. How about Anthony Brooks coming out of the Maine Celtics? Can we get him? Nice. All right, player progression. Yep. I thought Ferrari would go up a little more than 2. Thought Jake would go up a little more than 2 as well. I was banking on the internal improvement being a little bit bigger from us this year. It just wasn't. And I'm going to continue to monitor the Drew Shea situation. He's been kind of up and down with his relations. Sometimes he's happy, sometimes he's not. So we'll see how he's feeling later on. For now, we're just going to rock out, start simulating, see how the season goes. It's not going too hot to start it off. Maybe we had a small injury or something. Yeah, okay, Drew Shays has been hurt, so that makes sense. And I'm going to turn off those rule changes because I've just been manually declining them. I had to have them on though to add the Sonics and Venom to the league. As you see, the Sonics right there, we just lost to them, or we just beat them, I'm sorry. But we're losing a lot of these games. It isn't very good to open things up. We won the championship a couple years back. Last year wasn't bad. We were the 2 seed, but this year off to a rocky start. Well, we're right back in the 2 spot. 5 games back of the Mavs. And what's really weird about this is y'all saw how we started. We were around 500. Now we've climbed up. So it's like, what do you do? Drew Shays missed some time at the start. Now he's good. He's cool. Is there anybody just underperforming that maybe if we move them, that puts us over the Mavs definitively? I mean, Taylor Bird's cool. Topic isn't great, I'll be honest. Oh, Chase Richardson's really bad. Okay, so we got a few areas where we could improve. Let's go Topic, Chase Richardson. Let's throw in a first. And we're just looking to get a quality bench player who we know that we can actually rely on. Remember Drake Powell from earlier in the expansion draft? He's only averaging 8 though. Kostic doesn't score much. Nate Hardy, 11 a night, more efficient. Jerry Rowe, real efficient. I think this is a good deal. You get 2 better role players. We give up a first to get those role players. I know they're the same overalls as the guys we had prior, but I think this is gonna work. And look at this, we got a female coach, we got a female head scout, a female doctor. We might have the most women on a team staff in the league, and I'm not saying that disrespectfully at all. I'm just saying that's real interesting. Yeah, like look at all these other teams, bro. Just a bunch of dudes. Just a whole lot of dudes. These guys are rocking the same suit, bro. Hey, there's Barry the Bot. Oh, look at this. The Clippers, they got a woman on staff. Dreuna Webb III. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna edit that out. Well, we got retired baddie Asia Sanders. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I need to stop. Let me stop. Let me stop talking. And you know, there's another thing. People were saying, Danny, you should tell a story every day. Bro, some of the stories I tell, I don't do anything bad. First off, let me say that. I'm a very good young man, law-abiding citizen. But certain people I know who maybe are involved in these stories, and they don't do anything bad either. I'm not saying anybody's doing anything bad. What I am saying saying is, if I started talking about, okay, here's an example, bro, because I'm beating around the bush and it's making things sound worse than they are. I told that story about the girl who blocked me on Spotify, right? And I could tell y'all more details about everything else that happened, but I'm not going to do that. And also, I'm not going to post that as a clip because I posted the hot dog story because the guy from the hot dog story I'm cool with. Like, it's cool. But if I posted that clip of the girl talking about the girl blocking me on Spotify, none of y'all better post it. Hopefully nobody knows what I'm even talking about. I'll tell you. I'll give you context. Basically, I'm checking through my Spotify following the other day because I'm like, I follow a lot of people. Who do I follow? And I was like, oh, it's just mostly artists like that I listen to. Makes sense, right? Then I have one of my buddies in there and I was like, wait, I used to follow this girl that I talked to. I'm like, why am I not on there? I didn't really care. I was just like, that's weird. I don't think I unfollowed her. I searched her profile. Gone. I'm like, I got blocked on Spotify. Crazy. Because I didn't unfollow her. Couldn't find her profile. I said, wow. And I didn't even do anything. I'm like, that's crazy. You don't want me to listen to your music? Like, come on. And if I posted that on TikTok or like posted the clip, bro, she'd probably see it. So none of y'all better post this. It's just between me and you. All right, we're cool, right? This is probably not a good situation. Pinky promised with thousands of people. Probably not the best way to go. But we ball. Pels in round one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all better win this for me, man. Good job, good job, good job. We win 35 from Hal Spencer. Who's next? San Antonio. No Wemby. Oh, they got the Cam Williams dude. Y'all remember me talking about him? I spoke highly of him a lot in these videos. But we beat him. Oh, now we got to face Dallas. There's no Lakers to beat him for me this time. They got John, Steph Castle. They're older at this point, but man, that front court in their heyday, dunking on everybody. We're down 3-1 to the Mavs. It doesn't matter who you put next to Cooper. If he runs into me, I'm going to lose. It's just the fact of the matter. That's just what it is. Do we need to go get a more quality second star next to our guy, Hal Spencer? He was able to get it done one time, you know, with basically the current cast that we got, right? But the difference was, first off, we got lucky. Lakers beat the Mavs for us, and then we just got to beat up on the Lakers. I don't know if the stars will align like that for us again, and we're a couple years off of winning that championship now, you know, a few years removed. It may be time to make a big play. It just depends on who's available, because I'm looking for somebody who's like a 92, 93 overall, and that guy just isn't available right now. So we'll push it to the trade deadline and see if we can do something later. Team player options. Oh, Hal Spencer's about to be a free agent? Dwayne, I guess. Felipe, I've given up on you. Jake, I'll extend the qualifying offer. Hal Spencer's probably got a lot of offers. It's just the Bulls. Let's bring out the Brinks truck for Hal. Let's do a player option. Let's just do everything there for him. He's coming back. Great. And then, oh my gosh, I have like the whole team in free agency. Have I just been asleep this entire time, not paying attention? K-Love Jr., he's coming back. The only other guy I'm super worried about is Jake Parker. We'll give him a deal. We'll get to everybody else on day 2. Everybody accepts. Good. Malik will do a minimum. Jerry Rowe will do a minimum. Cool. And then it's just time. The College Park Seahawks. That logo is kind of tough, no? Yeah, never mind. It was. All right, player progression. Ferrari goes up 1. So the team's kind of the team. That's the bottom line. We might need to find that next piece to put next to Hal. Maybe consolidate multiple pieces to go get that legit second option next to Mr. Spencer as we head into the 10th season of this rebuild. Yeah, 10th season of this rebuild. Got 1 championship to show for it thus far. I'd love to add another one into the trophy case here soon. I'm gonna let us rock out because we're really hooping. We're the 2 seed right now. And yeah, Harry Clayton is fed up, but he's saying he wants to re-sign with the team in the offseason. So maybe it's something else going on outside of the game that I don't need to worry about that he's mad about right now. He's been getting dropped off in the park too much. He's like, man, I'm just frustrated. We're on a crazy win streak. Oh, well, as soon as I, open my big mouth to say something, the win streak was over. Wembanyama! MVP and DPOY. Buddy's 34. If he does that at 34 in real life, basketball as we know it is over. If he doesn't have the check engine light on at that big age, bro, the league's cooked. 25, 5, and 7. I hope he stays healthy too, but man, 7-4, I don't know if he can do it. If he can, wow. We were able to grab the 1 seed with a nice close to the season, so maybe this group is all I need. And Harry Clayton, he was frustrated, then fractured his leg. He must have seen it coming, bro. He's like, something's about to happen. It's just, the vibes are off. Leg fractured, boom. Round 1, we got Utah. Oh my gosh, we almost lost to them. Shout out to Hal coming through with 34. Next up, we got the Rockets, and this is cooked. We lose in 5. Oh, and the Rockets almost go all the way. Cade, I said you were too old to trade for you, and look at you, still going. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disrespected you like that, Mr. Cade. Y'all seen that clip of Cade? The dude comes in the IG Live with his toes out. Why did I mean, like, there's just certain things, bro, that I need to just not mention. Some things are better left unsaid, as they say. Any selling teams? I'm looking for that second piece, and here he is. Blake Hilliard. Why does that name sound familiar? Did I have a chance to draft him and pass on him? Potentially. That might be why the name sounds familiar. Regardless, I don't really care what the lore is behind him. What team was it again? Told y'all, bro, I'm tired. Well, I'm gonna have to look back through the whole thing because I don't remember. Get whoever it is on the phone because I'm interested in old Blake here. It was the New Orleans Pelicans. We should call them the New Orleans Celicans because right now they're selling. That was a real knee slapper, Danny. All right, K-Love Jr.'s 32. Golly, Junior, you are old. I'm gonna throw Junior in here, but they probably need a good young piece. Jake, that's where you come in. Then y'all throw me back Stan Connor, okay? Then we go two first. I think it's reasonable to say, yeah, two's cool. We'll start with that. They say no. We'll do another one and another one. They're not rolling. What if I threw in, we can't do that financially. Ooh, and this is where we run into trouble. See, now if I really wanted them, we could throw them the Rari. You know what I mean? But Paulo, Hilliard doesn't even score for real, but he's efficient. So I think if we bump his shot tendency, that's a non-issue. I'd do Paulo and Clayton. We could do that. And I can do 2 picks for you. All right, I can do 2 picks for you. I can do 3 just because I want you bad. I can do 4 just because I really want you. All right, they're not going for it. I'm gonna see. Actually, I'm not gonna see if there are any more selling teams right now. I am going to get off this, and unfortunately, the double upload for today is cooked. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow, bro. I'm so tired, and I want to go watch The Rookie and maybe a little bit of Attack on Titan before. No spoilers in my comment section, man. One of y'all dropped a spoiler, and if it's true, it better not be true. I saw this one spoiler. Y'all better not have spoiled it for me. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll finish up this rebuild. We're at the halfway point right now. 10 years in, we're gonna be looking for some pieces from selling teams here soon. All right, I'm back. I'm ready to record. I woke up, had a good sleep, was real happy. Then I went on the internet and saw Insomnia is making protein cookies, and that ruined my day. I've seen that one clip, or it's not a clip, it's from that one Kendrick song where Buddy's like, you know why I'm mad? Let me tell you why I'm mad. I'm gonna tell you, bro, why does everything have to have protein in it? We just got all these buzzwords now. Dubai chocolate, matcha, protein. Make it stop. I'm gonna tell you this, man. If the cookie's got about 400 calories and 10 grams of protein, that isn't like, there's no universe where that's good for you. And I'm guessing those protein cheese balls and protein Pop-Tarts, those probably aren't good for you either. Oh my gosh, man. I don't understand. Why does everything have to have protein? And listen, I'm no fitness coach, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I know nothing. But if you're not working out, I don't really think you need to be consuming excess amounts of protein anyway. All right, what were we doing though? We're in the off season. I believe we just lost in the playoffs, right? Yeah, we lost to Houston, which is really stupid. I was actually quite angry about that, and we're looking to make a significant trade. I'm pretty sure I scoured the league. We were trying to trade for old buddy from the Pelicans, Hilliard, but they were being just so difficult to work with. We could try for double R Ruben Reeves on the Nuggets. We have never had a center that good. He's 28 years old, so he would kind of fit the timeline alongside Hal Spencer's 27. That might be the perfect move. Let's see what we can do. All right, Mr. Reeves. I can't trade my guy Ferrari for Reeves, though. Honestly, I'd throw him Love Jr., and then we can do Hardy, boom, money matches. And we'll do, I think 2 first is a reasonable starting point. They say no, that's fine. I got another one for you. And I got one more coming your way. They still say no, man. These teams are being annoying today. Okay, you know what? Let's throw in Jake Parker. I'll give you 1 first here on the top of that. And Jake Parker could get quite a bit better and make me regret this. See, nah, this isn't right. It just isn't the right deal because I believe Jake Parker's going to improve more. So I can't do that right now. I can't do that right now. We only have the 31st pick in the second round. I'm really not worried about that. Dwayne Farrell let me down. Anthony Brooks, I give you the qualifying offer, yeah. Bronny's back in free agency. Do we go get him again? Oh, we do need to re-sign Drew Chase for sure. 5 years is kind of crazy, though. He's 31, and he's already shown early signs of regressing. We'll give him a 3-year deal, though. And then Luigi, you can run the 5 for us again, dude. You've been old reliable for me for some years now. And I guess, you know what? For that one commenter, I got you. There's Scotty Barnes added to the team. You think Buddy's watching? Not Scotty Barnes, the guy who always comments about Scotty Barnes. Drew Chase gets even worse. Hal Spencer goes down 1, and I should have traded Jake Parker. Got some good value for him, but I didn't. And man, I really could use another young piece that we can build with. Just somebody to be excited about. We haven't had a good draft pick in some time. Maybe next year I'll be hunting one. This draft looks crazy. We got Melvin Webster, a 6'6", 18-year-old PG with a 7-foot wingspan. Oh, obviously we won't be able to get our hands on him. He's going to be the number 1 overall selection, and I don't really see a world where we get number 1. I was more so talking about let's try and trade maybe towards the back end of the lottery, because that'll be a little easier for me to accomplish. See, and it makes it so difficult for me to make major roster shakeups when my team continues to consistently perform in the regular season. I mean, y'all see it right now. We're actually having one of our best starts ever, maybe our best start we've seen. Yeah, I like what we got going on here right now. 32-15. Blazers are 1.5 games ahead of us. We dropped a few games, and then they got to work. Drew Chase is hurt. Outside of that, though, everybody's pretty much cool. Gene Sorrentine, name's got a nice ring to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling the venom right now. We'll see if that changes. Man, shut up. Let's simulate right to that February 3rd trade deadline. All right, we're here. Trade deadline time. Selling teams across the league. We got the T-Wolves, but Anthony Edwards isn't over there anymore. Oh, Cam Williams, it's a little too late, bro. I mean, he's still really good, but at 31, I don't think I want to trade for him. Mo Poole is available from the Spurs. He was a 15th overall pick. See, this is the type of guy we're looking for. A 15th overall pick who becomes an 89. In future drafts, that's kind of the type of player I'm hunting. We got Alex Kelly and J.C. Williamson on the Pacers. They look pretty good. Ruben Reeves is still available here. So we got some names across the league that we could target. Okay, now we're talking. This is something I can, get out of bed for, get excited for. We got Gene Stevens, 94 overall on a good contract. Clippers are willing to part ways with him as they're struggling. Listen, I'll throw you. I want to keep my guy Ferrari if I can, but we can do Parker. We can do Love. You give me back. Okay, they need to send me back a little more salary. That's where. Oh yeah, Cam Whitmore can come in his bag contract. I'm willing to take that on. We'll throw in 1, 2. Please, man. I've been struggling to get a big deal done. 3, 4 picks. No. Hold on. Let's try this pick instead. Nothing. They're not going for it. Can I throw him another player? Harry Clayton's got good value, but they can't afford to take on the money. I'll throw you Sorrentine. If he gets it done, nothing. I'll throw you another good. I'll try and throw him another quality role players on a cheaper contract. You can have Luigi. You throw me your worst player. $679,000 more than allowed. Come on, Silver. Just let that slide. We can't get Gene Stevens. Well, we could get him, actually. If I really wanted him, I could have him. If we offered Paolo, what if we do Paolo Parker? And then we do pick. I'm guessing this gets it done. And I think Gene Stevens is enough of a game changer that it's worth it. He's averaging 21, 7, and 4. It's just his 5th year. He's a 94 overall. Like, this guy, he's really good. And the deal is done. We gave up the farm. Was it worth it? You know, we're the number 1 seed right now. It was a risky play, but I think it was time to make a change. We've had a couple down years post-championship. We're going to move T-Bird to the small 4. We'll have Love Jr. at the 4. Clayton will be the 5. Shays will go back to the 2. That's where he initially started at, right? Gene Stevens will be the 3. And this is where we're at. Wait, hold on. Stevens. Okay, yeah, he's the 3. Yeah, okay. Let's run it that way. I don't know, man. Risky trade in a way. Stevens, his shot tendency is a little low, buddy. You are the future of this franchise. 23-year-old physical walking bucket. I love the sound of that, but we need him to be that guy. So I'm gonna make sure that his shot tendency is high. He's aggressive. aggressive. He's looking to score. And, getting a new player acclimated to the team, it might hurt the chemistry for some time. We've lost quite a few games after the deal, but we just got to give it a little bit of time and see. There goes the win streak. We're getting things together now. Yup. And see, this is why we wanted to bring in a second option who could play at such a high level. I've been looking for years. I've been meticulously hunting the right trade. And y'all might have been like, man, Danny, this is getting annoying. I can't find the trade. This dude's rambling on about protein, cheese balls. Like, can he just shut up and make a trade? Man, I just had to wait for the oven to preheat. Then I was able to start cooking. That was kind of a bar, bro. I could really be a ghostwriter. Hal Spencer makes All-NBA third, 25, 5, and 7. Kind of the standard we've grown used to with him. Gene Stevens finished out the year averaging 21, 7, and 4. Yeah, good season from the guys. Drew Shays averaged like 15. Drew's probably going to continue to get worse, I'll be honest. We come into the playoffs as the 3 seed. We're healthy. And we're taking on a Rockets team that's got Big Dimitri, but that's about it. Big D, we're not scared of you. I'm going to edit that out. 1-1 after 2. We're up 2-1. See, this is what should have happened last year against Houston. We win in 5 instead of losing in 5. Speaking of 5, there's number 5, Anthony Edwards, Irvin Bishop, Trace Becker. I could have sworn when I tried to trade with the Wolves last year, I didn't see Ant on the team. Maybe he was hurt. Yeah, because he's been a Wolves lifer over there. Game 1, we'll take. Give me the second one. They'll take the third. We'll take the fourth. They take the fifth. We're out of there in 6, though. Conference finals against Dallas. Oh, here goes Cooper the Hooper. It's really just Cooper and friends over there in Dallas. He doesn't really have a crazy second option. We win the first. Come on. This is why. Gene, why are you so mad? What's wrong? I was about to give Gene his flowers, but he's crashing out on me. Hopefully a summer vacation after the championship will get his vibes up. But I was going to say that's why we brought in Gene Stevens to be the Cooper stopper to go get buckets. And he's still doing that despite the fact that he's mad. We sweep the Mavs. We'll take on the Knicks in the finals. Hal Spencer, the West MVP, averaged 28, 7, and 6. Gary Snow, golly, this dude is huge, bro. He's built like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Eastern Conference MVP. Hallie's on the Knicks. Yeah, that would never be on my bingo card. But they got Wemby too. Oh my gosh. That front court's something else. And even though Hallie's old, bro, all he's got to do is just throw the ball somewhere near the rim and he'll get an assist. Game 1 goes to the Knicks. We take the second, beating the sleeves off them by 43. Oh yeah, give me the third. Give me the fourth. Okay, they win the 5th. Game 6. Let's close this out. Let's win our 2nd championship in 11 seasons as a franchise here with the Vegas Venom. Come on, man. We're almost there. Oh, don't blow a 3-1. I know Hallie loves a good comeback. We got to chill out here. Are we all healthy going into this one? Yeah, we're cool. Nobody's injured. But I don't understand why Gene Stevens is bringing the vibes down. Why he's so mad. That doesn't help our locker room, especially when we're trying to make history. Be the 2nd team ever to come back down 3-1 in the finals. Or wait, no, they're trying to make history. We're trying to not be on the wrong side of history. Well, 121 apiece, 2:16 to go. Let's see how this finishes out. Oh man, I'm nervous. Well, about 4 hours into the video, you get a look at our arena. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Here's Wright the third. He'll give it down to Wemby, and Wemby lays it in, giving the Knicks a 2-point lead here. Yeah, I mean, not much you can do about Big Mama Wembanyama. Here's Shays with the ball. Shays, top of the key here, gonna swing it to Stevens. Stevens looking to drive it, little floater. He was kind of off balance there. McDaniel will grab the rebound for New York. He crosses the timeline, hits Rob Wright the third. Wright the third looking for Victor in the post. Wembanyama running routes, and he finds his way into the basket. Gets wide open for a slam, and we're down by 4. Wembanyama up to 25 points, and LaWemby James might just make this 3-1 comeback. Shay's gonna swing. Hardy, 3. Good! Big time shot. That'll put us within 1 point. Harvey, I'll be honest, your mustache sucks, but I can't even hate on you right now because you just delivered a huge bucket. Right the third, down to Victor. Oh, mama. Wembanyama, easy pick and roll action. One-handed slam. Here comes Shays. He'll set up the offense for Vegas. Shays gets the screen up top. He's got 2 shooters on the wings there. Hardy, you're going to get it back to Shays. We got 9 on the shot clock. Need to make something happen. Shays swings. Hardy, you're going to have to make something out of nothing, man. We don't have time. Fires a tough contested shot. Almost drops through, but almost doesn't put points on the board. Wait, are we injured? Oh, this is the first time I thought... Oh, no. This reminds me of the Tatum Achilles, bro. The way he's on the floor. Bro. Did we just see an injury in real time? Nate Hardy Well, he's only a 76 overall, so, you know, I can't say I'm too devastated by his injury, but that's not good news because we're 4 on 5 right now. There's nothing we can do either. We don't have timeouts. Rob Wright driving, picks up his dribble. Nice pass to Snow. He threw it out of bounds. Thank goodness. We were playing 4 on 5 there. We got a player injured. What happened? The crowd goes silent in the final seconds of Game 7. Oh, okay, now the crowd's back rocking. We got Game 7 action here. 3-point game, 30 seconds to go. Here's Rowe with it at the top. He'll look to drive. Tough layup, good. And you see everybody's hype jumping out of their seats like Buddy didn't just get injured. 29 seconds to go. We don't have to foul here. No timeouts, though, for us. So once we get a stop, we got to get that ball up the floor fast because there will be no timeouts to advance it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Right to third. Has Wembanyama rolling to the basket. Wemby pops out right. Looking to attack. Great defense. Oh, no, don't give up the lay. Good contest. Clayton pulls down the rebound. Shays to Stevens. Stevens for the win and the ring. Oh! It wasn't a bad look, bro, considering the time we had. Oh, we blew a 3-1, though. At the end of the day, we blew a 3-1. And remember, one of the OG members of the Venom, Drake Powell, I saw him over there celebrating a championship with the Knicks, so that's unfortunate. Wow, man. Well, we blew the lead. Bro, get this big guy off my screen. Oh, my gosh. I'm not trying to see this right now. Hal Spencer, 23 a night. K-Love Jr., 22 a night. Wemby, 27 and 11. Wemby Finals MVP. This dude's got it. He's 35. He's 35. And Gene, we need to do some serious team building activities over the summer. Build some better chemistry because I can't have you mad. I just gave up the farm to go get you. Taylor Bird broke his ribs. What happened to Hardy? It wasn't Achilles. Andy's got shin splints. My goodness. Anthony Edwards retired. Hallie won a ring and retired. Sorry, Scotty. We couldn't get you one. Grady. 2039 off season. Like I said, I'm kind of looking for a pick that's maybe just outside the lottery. Man, I wish we had number 1 because Melvin Webster's going to be, I'm telling you, he's going to be special. Is there any way we could get a good value pick for Drew Shea? I'm kind of out on him. I know he's going to continue to regress. Something like this where we are taking on a pretty lofty expiring contract in Trey Johnson, but we get the 15th pick. I feel like that's not a ridiculous trade at all. That might be what we do here. Let's go ahead and do the trade. Potentially, we could use Trey Johnson's expiring down the line to make a deal, but for now, I want to use this 15th pick to hopefully grab somebody decent. Cecil Bosch has George the Iceman Gervin ceiling. They're saying he could be a future Hall of Famer. Was projected, that voice crack was nuts, was projected to go anywhere from 7 to 15. He's available for me here at the 15th pick. Say no more. Let's bring him in. Cecil Bosch, 70 overall here. Let's say he was 6'8 with a 7'4 wingspan. I love it. Now, Cecil, what's the potential hitting on? They say you got a Hall of Fame ceiling. Oh my gosh! So his minimum is an 87 potential. He's got a 74 boom percent, 91 base potential. Peak starts at 26, ends at 24. Right now, he's only 21. Shout out Tim Duncan, back of his jersey, number 21. I was thinking about getting a Tim Duncan jersey and wearing it on my birthday because this year I'm going to turn 21. Or maybe like a Tim Duncan graphic tee because I don't really wear jerseys like that. Like, they're cool, but am I going to wear jerseys out anywhere? Probably not, unless I'm like going to an NBA game or something. Harry Clayton, I would like to have you back. Kind of an expensive contract for the old man, but I'll bring you back. Nate Hardy will re-sign. Anthony Brooks, honestly, I'm good, dude. And then we need some backup guard play. Bronny, I'm worried you'll regress. Rodney Bender might regress too, but Jackson Frazier's a little bit younger at 29, so we're going to bring him back, or we're going to bring him in. And I can get Edmund Jeffries. He's decent too. I'll sign him. Okay, player progression. Hardy gets 2 worse. Okay, some of our role players get worse. Trey Johnson on this 28 million, bro. Ugh, he's pretty bad, but that expiring, like I said, we could leverage it in a future deal. We'll have to use it at this year's deadline if we want to make something happen. So we'll see what's up. I don't have a ton of draft picks anymore. I've kind of exhausted a lot of my draft capital, so I'm not guaranteeing that I make a deal here. We were just in the finals in a Game 7, so I don't think we need anything huge. We shall see. Off to a really good start so far. Oh, we're rolling this year. 40-7 on a 10-gamer as we speak. And it looks like Hal Spencer is up for an extension. I got to give it to him. And Gene Stevens, the vibes are high. He's ecstatic right now. That's what I love to hear, man. I know you were coming from a losing situation. You might have just been a little bit sad off of that. That's probably all it was. Is my iPhone charger broken? No! Wait, maybe it's just not plugged in all the way. Is that all it was? Oh, good. Bro, my phone was on 1. I was trying to plug it into my PlayStation because you know, if you got the USB-C charger, you can plug your iPhone into the PS5. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's bad for your console, but anyway, plug my phone in. It wasn't charging. It's on 1 too. I'm the worst. Like, I used to charge my phone every single night, like clockwork. And I'd come to school and people's phones would be on 7% in the morning. I'd be like, how did you do that? Now, I've started doing it. So, I don't know why either. I just go to bed and be like, I don't want to charge my phone today, so I'm not going to do it. And you know, that's probably not a good idea for a guy whose job is pretty much on his phone. Like, I check my comments and stuff on there. Benji Mobley's your MVP. Averaged 28, 12, and 6. Goodness gracious. But we won 67 games. That's the magic number, man. Hal Spencer makes second team, averaged 28, 5, and 7. That's why we gave him that extension for sure. And Gene Stevens, he was 27, 7, and 4. What a great season. He stopped, you know, hating basketball and hating this team, and everything went well from there. Trey Johnson's starting right now? Why? Oh, because Edmund Jeffries came to the team and he's mad, but even a mad Edmund is better than not mad Trey. So, Edmund, you're going to have to start, man. I'm sorry, your morale's low. Round 1, we got San Antonio. We're going to beat them in 5. Nice. Can we get our first ever back-to-back run? Houston, don't do this to me again. Game 7, Gene and Hal are both active. Bro, Dimitri Kloppenberg is running the league right now. He's real nice. But Game 7 on the way. We can't lose this one. We went down in Game 7 in the finals. It's not happening here in the second round this time. Oh my gosh, it's happening in the second round, isn't it? We lost again. Hal tried his best with 39. Bro, what? What is Hal Spencer tweeting about, buddy? The Rockets better be ready because I'm back from my bruised right knee and chomping at the bit to get back out there. Hashtag horse sense. What are you, Jokic? What does that even mean? Buddy's tweeting about I'm back. We lost. The season's over. How is old Cade still going? Shout out to Cade. But the season's over, bud. Like, great, you're back. You can rest now. Bronny retired on the Cavs. What a fitting end to his career. Who y'all think will retire first, Bron or Bronny? Oh my gosh, a B+ overall prospect, Luther Ferguson. His ceiling's only All-NBA though, surprisingly. Team options, nothing here. Qualifying offers, nothing here. Dimitri's only 23. Oh my gosh, that dude is ridiculous. Taylor Bird, 5 years is kind of crazy for a 31-year-old. I'll throw you 3. Trey Johnson, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. And I need another 2 guard. Garrett Blackman, 2-year minimum. We can work with that for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my off season. Last year was really good. K-Love Jr. is getting worse. He's getting old on us. Shout out to young Cecil, +5 overall. Oh, we also had a second-round pick that the CPU used to get Trevor Garrett. K-Love could be on the move this year. Harry Clayton could be on the move this year. These guys are some of our original players, so it pains me to even contemplate that, but that's what it is, man. We gotta consider it. This season isn't going as well. It's not like we're bad by any means, but we're 35-16. Stevens, Spencer, they're the duo. They're who we build around. But K-Love Jr., it's been great having him. I think it might be about that time to let him go, though. If we threw him with maybe another old head like Clayton and 2 first, I'm going to hit the trade finder, see if we can find something that I think would be realistic here. Like something like this, you know. No, we can't do that. I feel like that's crazy. But man, I'd love to do it. You know, that's a great trade. What if I just did Love Jr., 2 firsts, and just see what we could get here? Trace Becker, I don't know if he really helps my situation. Tyron Willis, Boozer, but I mean, he's older too. Honestly, the best option here might be to, let's say, we let Harry Clayton and K-Love Jr.'s contracts fall off the books in 2 years, and then we go bring in some new pieces via free agency. Now, the only issue is, would Bosch be up for a payday in 2 years? He has 2 more years of team control beyond this. Oh, so it would fall again where I might have to pay him. I don't know. I don't really see, are there any selling teams that maybe have a piece that makes sense? We don't really need a wing in Elliott. Sonics are selling. They've yet to win a championship. We got one. Jay Peterson, we got a guard, so we're cool there. Bucks, Gerard Mason, he's on an expiring contract. Younger piece, but they're willing to let him go. Get Milwaukee on the phone. Let's see if we can work something out. He's making about $30 million, so to get to his salary, it'd have to be like T-Bird, Harry Clayton, and I'd throw you 3 first because you're giving up a good young piece here. I think the Bucks will accept this. They do not accept it, so what do I know? Throw in a second. They don't go. Let's throw in, oh my gosh, dude, my voice is cracking so much. I just need to get a glass of water, don't I? Let's throw in Edmund Jeffries. You give me DJ Young. We call it a day. Boom. Okay, we acquired a great young 2-guard in Gerard Mason coming out of Stanford. Former first overall pick. Very well educated out of Stanford, man. That's fire. You went from Stanford to first pick in the league? That's like Jaylen Brown. He went to some Ivy League, didn't he? And then I think he was doing something to do with NASA. Like, I don't know. Don't quote me on this. He might have been teaching lectures over the summer. Like, Buddy's just really smart. And he's not just an NBA player. Like, he's a top tier NBA player in MVP conversations. Is he going to grab the MVP? Probably not. But he'll probably be all NBA first team. You understand how much of a dual threat you got to be one of the smartest guys in your, like, one of the smartest guys and an incredible athlete, and you're, 6'7", jacked. All right, bro, I need to stop. Jalen, I rock with you, but let me chill out, man. Hopefully that makes up for all the Spraylon Brown jokes. Benjamin Mobley, MVP. So we're officially 13 years into this thing because he was drafted the first year of the video. So we got 7 more seasons to stack up some more chips, and I'm hoping we can do that. Now, I will say, after we acquired Mr. Mason, we didn't really do that well. So I don't know what to think of that. Maybe we'll get it together in the playoffs. Doesn't really look like it early on. We lose in 6 to Mini. Suns go to the finals where they lose to the Celtics. Hey, Willis, what are we eating? 28 a night from Hal Spencer. Gene Stevens did not have a very inspiring playoffs, I'll be honest. Went from 25 in the regular season to 19 in the postseason. Gerard did about what he did in the regular season in the playoffs, so I can't complain there. Wasn't much drop-off by any means from him. Cade retires. Bro, and he just won a chip last year. DP retired. He fell off bad. He was averaging 31 a couple years ago. Now he's out of here after 15 years. 2041 NBA drafts. Oh my gosh, dude. This video's just been spitting out crazy prospects. Of course, we don't have any picks. We're kind of locked into this new look core. Let's go to team options. We got Bosh, Garrett, I'm cool. Gerard, we're going to have to pay. Hey, there's Paulo Ferrari, man. We miss you, buddy. Sorry we had to let you go, but I think it was for the greater good. Or maybe it wasn't because we haven't won since. Gerard, let's bring him back. 5 years, $291. That's a hefty payday. We brought out the Brinks truck for Buddy. David Cook, we'll do a 3-year there. And then I need a center too. Luigi, I'm kind of out on you. You're just a little older now. We got Carl Pittman. We got David Cook. Drew Red signed with the Pistons. He was going to be our backup big. Instead, I'll go with Big Ethan here. Player progression. Oh my gosh. Cecil Bosh +8. That's huge. Caleb Jr. continues to get worse. Now, we do have the asset of his $59 million expiring contract this year. Now, the conversation is, do we use that as a trade piece or do we just let his money fall off the books? There isn't really much benefit in letting his money fall off the books because, well, we're not going to be able to sign somebody for $50 million. I believe we're well over the cap at this point. Yeah, even if his money comes off, we're not going to have much money to play with. So I think it makes the most sense to try and move Love Jr. at the deadline. Maybe get 2 pieces that can make an impact in our rotation because I feel like our depth is kind of lackluster at the moment. And in a world where injuries are on, you need some decent depth. We find ourselves 14 games above 500 at the deadline, and the Rockets are really taking a leap. They're taking off, if you will, because, the Rockets, Dimitri is just nuts. They got a 71 overall starting PG, and they're still balling out like that. Everybody's healthy. I will say we've had great luck with injuries. Like, we have not caught the injury bug bad at all. A lot of times in these realistic rebuilds, what cooks me is injuries. What's cooking me today is, I guess, my inability to put together a competent roster. So we got the expiring contract of Love and a first-round pick. That's really all I got to play with here. It's not a ton, but it's what I got. AJ DePonsta's out there for grabs. We're kind of looking for somebody to bolster the front court. Glenn White, he's about the same overall, a lot younger averaging 14 and 9. Not very efficient, though. I mean, we can't be too picky with who we're asking for here. Now, I do wonder, what if we threw in Bosh? I don't even know if I can do that, though, because Bosh is going to be so good. I believe in him heavily. We could get Wemby. That's crazy. Mopool and JC Thorpe. See, teams know the value of Mr. Bosh here. They understand he's going to be really nice. It would take a major front court upgrade for me to move him, and that's not out there. What if we went Love, Pittman, and then like seconds and the first round pick too? Nothing? Okay, there we go. We got some offers. Freddie Ford, Nate Immense 35, so kind of same situation there. Baba and Johnny Washington, Glenn White, and Emmanuel Fernandez. I like this deal. Is it realistic? I mean, both these guys are not very efficient players. I don't like any of these trades that much then. Yeah, I can't go for any of those. For now, I'm just going to re-sign Hal. We'll re-sign Gene. Love, 16 million. Honestly, why don't we just do that? Let's give him like 14 million for a year. We can take it year by year with them, potentially give him another extension down the line, but there just wasn't the right trade there this time. Dimitri, MVP. Yeah, I'd expect a lot more where that came from. Jay Dunn, Coach of the Year in the 6th. Shout out to Jared Dudley. Wow, coaching legend. Hal Spencer, All-NBA second, averaged 23, 5, and 8 on the season. We won 53. And it looks like we're pretty healthy. Gene Stevens really took the lead this year, averaging 27. I'm going to need more of that in the playoffs here. Round 1, nice. Oh, but here comes the real battle. Big Dimitri. Well, let's go. And we're getting cooked. We lose in 5. We don't have an answer for Kloppenberg at the moment because our front court isn't that good. Bro, if there was like a good front court prospect, I don't know exactly what we're looking for, but we need something. We need some more help in that front court. Probably not anybody I can draft realistically unless there's some steal of a center here. Yeah, I mean, no, not this draft. I mean, we know Cecil's going to get better, but then the conversation is, hey, we've got Gene, we've got Cecil. How does everybody even fit into this equation? How do we run our lineup? We'll take the team option for Bosh. Ethan Marshall, I'm good on the qualifying offer for him. Put in reverse Terry. Freddie Terry's a free agent. We have no center play right now, and I don't have a ton of money to even get any. Let's go for Aaron Brand, Ron. Nice, we got him. Then I also need some guard play. Yeah, we got a lot of gaps in the lineup at the moment, and not a lot of money to fill those gaps. All right, we got Aaron, we got Ramsey, we got Keldon. We can't even sign Keldon, I don't think. Can we get Louis Wall? I mean, ooh, it's getting bad here. We're signing, it's slim pickings at the moment. Like, we're signing some guys who aren't the greatest, but we had to do what we had to do here. We still got Gerard, Stevens, Love, Bosh. Now, can I put Bosh at the 4? I can. That actually changes everything, because then we throw Love at the 5. I know Love's probably going to regress this summer, but it makes me feel better about my lineup that Bosh is versatile enough to play the 4. His overall should jump, +5 to an 88. Love's on his way out, down 2, down 3 from Brand. Yeah, the depth is just really not great, but I haven't had any picks to draft anybody over the years. Let's go ahead, get ahead of it, do the Cecil extension. Love, I'll add another year on the back end of that deal, but that's all I'm going to do here as we head into the 42-43 season. I'm hoping that with the leap of Cecil Bosh, we're going to be an improved team. I mean, Cecil right now, coming off a year where he averaged like 8. What's his shot tendency? Oh my gosh, 41? Yeah, bro, bump that. I'm cool with Mason being at a 74 because I want Stevens and Spencer to still be our top guys. Let's keep Bosh at a 70. And Love Jr., as you get older, I'm going to drop you down a little bit here because I want the other guys to do a little bit more for us. And we're starting to roll. Yep. Okay, well, it was a decent start. We'll see where we're at the trade deadline. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So Cecil Bosh's improvement really moved mountains for us. We're in the 1 seed, or at least we were for a second there. We're going to be one of the better teams in the West this time. Okay, we're 33-21. So much for that super hot start and being one of the top teams in the West. What's Gerard doing? 16 a night, and I'm paying you 55 a year. Man, I don't know. This team's getting really expensive, and Gerard's a legit player. If I could trade him for 2 pieces, maybe something like this, we get Wallace Baker, who's a big-time bucket, 22 a night, and Jeffrey Hansen, who averages a smooth 11. Like, we get 2 really quality players, or we go get Ruben Reeves and a good pick from the Nuggets. It's lottery protected. Whoa. Now, this is something. Emmanuel Tritchett, who only averages 10 and 9. Donovan Larson's a little bit better, but both high overall bigs there. I kind of like that deal for the double big, but is this a reasonable trade for me to accept? I think for me to accept this, I'm going to throw in another first, and they're going to take that. Now our front court's loaded up. What I want to do is I want to play Tritchett, or do we want to play Larson? Okay, first off, we got to move a lot of things around here. Bosch, can you play the 2? He can play really 2 through 4. His overall doesn't go down much there. So let's put him at the 2. Yeah, let's put him at the 2. Let's do Tritchett. No, Larson's going to be the 4. Tritchett will be the 5. And then Love will come off the bench. We'll let the old man kind of ride off into the sunset with his team. Tritchett, I don't need you shooting the ball crazily, but you're a 91. Like, shoot the ball. Not as much, but shoot it some. So now the front court's loaded up. Right now it's small forward. We got Nicolas. But that's just because Gene's out right now with injury. So once he gets back, we'll be more than squared away. We'll be really good. We got the front court help we've been hunting for so long. And I think that's going to change the game for us. At least I hope it will. We started to get the chemistry together in the second half of the season. And we need those bigs to throw at this man right here, Dimitri Kloppenberg. He's too cold, bro. He's too nice. We need some guys to stop him. Hal Spencer averaged 24, 5, and 8. His assist number is a little higher than usual. He's got those bigs to throw the ball to. Ended out the season winning 15 in a row. Gene Stevens averaged 26. Yup. See, something feels different about this 15-game heater going into the playoffs, taking on the Mavs with Uncle Flag, Ricky Mobo, and Edmund Childress. Bro, did y'all see the facial hair Bruce Brown was rocking in that Lakers Nuggets game, bro? Bruce, man, listen, I can't grow facial hair myself, so I can't hate too much, but what are we doing? We're up 3-1. Mavs win game 5. We win the series in 6. Nice. Okay, next will be the Suns. Bunch of auto-generated dudes. 94 overalls in the backcourt. You got a 91 at the 3, 90 at the 4, and then Malawak stuck around in Phoenix all this time. He's still running the center spot. As we go up 3-0 on those guys. Sweep them. Come on. This year's different. We loaded up the front court. Now y'all are in trouble. Now y'all are in big trouble. We haven't won a championship in so long, but we're going back to the finals, baby. Taking on Detroit basketball. Hal Spencer averaged 24, 5, and 9 in the West Finals. We'll be taking on the Pistons with Bo Brand, Nikita Chu, Ricky Goodwin, Blake Bellamy. Only a 72 overall starting at PG. Oh, come on. Come on. Y'all got to do better than that. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-1. They win game 5. Don't do the thing we did against New York. Blow another 3-1. We blow another 3-1. I'm going to be unbelievably frustrated. Stop. No, not again, bro. Not again. I've done everything. Come on. Oh, we made it close. We've outscored them by 20 here in the 4th. We're trying not to repeat our mistakes here. Trying not to repeat history. Down by 3, minute 38. We got to lock in, though. We got to really lock in down the stretch of this game. All right, here's Larson inbounding the ball. It'll go into Cecil Bosch. Cecil, top of the key here. Gonna swing it over to Avdalis. Avdalis gets it back to Cecil. Come on, Bosch. I want to see what you're made of here. He'll swing. Avdalis gets it. Pass fake. Back to Bosch. Bro, Bosch is big. You see that 7'4" wingspan on display for sure. Stevens, spin move. Nice spin to the rim. Lay in. Come on, we'll take that. All right, just like that, we're only down by 1. Still just over a minute to go as Shaw brings it up here. Shaw going to swing it to Brand. Brand, the jab. He'll look to drive the ball. Can't get anywhere, though. Gets it out to Shaw. Shaw uses the screen. Attacks. Goodwin, mid-range. That was a nice little short pick and pop. Using the glass, too, on the midi. I can't even hate. That's Tim Duncan type swag there in the mid-range. Stevens with the ball up top. He's going to look to drive it. Oh, bump, lay, good. Okay, we're within 1 again. Gene Stevens having a monster night. 37 points and living in the paint with 24 points in the paint. Ball will go out to Brand. Brand going to jab. He'll look to drive it once again. Good pass down to Goodwin, but a great contest there from Uncle Love Jr. Come on, Love. We're looking to get you one last one before you retire. Cecil Bosch with it up top. Bosch swings. Avdalis, open 3. We needed that! And it didn't drop. So we're going to be down by 1 point here, sending the Pistons to the free throw line. Chance for them to expand the lead to 3. Shaw sinks the first. Second one from Shaw also drops. So we're going to have to go for 3. No timeouts left. How come every time I hop in, we don't have timeouts? I don't know what's going on there. Wall with the ball. Wall going to use the screen. We need a 3. We got plenty of time. Still 10 seconds. Cecil Bosch getting to his bag into the mid-range. Misses it. Oh, man. I thought he was going to step it back for a 3. I don't know why we're going for a long wrong too in that situation. This game is over. We're going 7. I thought we might have been able to close this one at 6, but again, we find ourselves potentially blowing another 3-1 lead. And I mean, there's no excuse. We're healthy. The only problem right now is that Emmanuel Trichet is injured. Bro, why is everybody, or not injured, disgruntled? Why is everybody getting mad? No, we're not going to blow this lead again. Come on, dude. Come on. It's still close. We blew another 3-1. Hal Spencer had 29. We lost to the Pistons. Double B, Blake Bellamy. Finals MVP. Nice, guys. Nice. Listen, we still got 5 more years to go. I can't come out of this video with just 1 ring. That can't be the result. Johan Walgreens, I'm cool, man. Louis Wall, I'll give the qualifying offer. I'm gonna go grab a Trey Sanders to be a backup guard. Can I actually get him? Oh, I can. No, I can't. The Knicks match the dang offer. How about Andre Little? Cool, we got Andre Little. He's a decent guard. We need that depth. Shannon Nash, that's too much money, bro. I can't give that to you. I don't have it. Let's go Jonathan Blackman, 2-year deal. Louis Wall will match, yeah. Okay, pretty much all I needed to do there. Bosh goes up 3 more. Gene Stevens down 1. Come on, Gene, you're only 28. I can't have you getting worse. K-Love, again, I'm just letting you ride off into the sunset with this team. Last year blew a 3-1 lead. This year we got to get back. Bro, Donovan, don't tell me you're actually refusing to re-sign. Am I really gonna have to move Buddy at the deadline? I'm hoping he changes his mind by the trade deadline. I really like what we've had going on here. Even though we blew the 3-1, we were quite successful last year, made the NBA Finals. I don't want to mess that up, but if that's how Buddy's feeling, maybe we'll have to move him. But look, we open up the season 9-0. You sure you don't want to re-sign? I'm gonna hit him up while we're on the win streak. He's not gonna re-sign. Are you joking me? Are you kidding? Bro, do we keep him? Like, we're so hot right now that I almost don't want to make a move, but oh, this is such a tough spot. Well, after being off to a rolling start, we've slowed down a lot, and you know what? Whoa, the whole team's mad. Cecil Bosh says he wants to play elsewhere. Buddy, you got 4 years on your contract. You're staying. Emmanuel Trichet doesn't like it here. Donovan Larson's mad. The vibes of the locker room are at an all-time low. The only guy I'm for sure trading, though, is Donovan, because he is not under contract for the future. He actually has the option to leave. These other guys, y'all are just going to have to work it out. You know, we'll have to do some team-building activities and get things right. Jamie Spencer, he's 6'8". He's a center, but really I think he'd be more suited for the 4 spot. Lonnie Forbes, I like him better. Let's go get him. Expiring contract, young big. Hopefully he comes here with a better attitude. He immediately comes here and his morale's down 1, but he says he's optimistic. Bro, I don't understand why everybody's got a problem with me all of a sudden, but hopefully we traded the original guy who was mad, and now the vibes will get a little bit better on the team. That chemistry can be unforgiving too. That's the most unforgiving I've seen it be, though. With that many guys mad on the team at once, I never see this happen. Why is this happening to me right now? We keep blowing 3-1 leads. My locker room hates me. What did I do? What did I do to y'all? CJ Harrison, MVP. No Venom on All-NBA this year. We still grabbed a 3 seed despite the vibes being low. Gene Stevens averaged 26. Hal Spencer averaged 25. Bosh and Trichet are still just hating everything. Round 1, we got the T-Wolves. We win. Round 2, we got the Spurs. Game 7, just please win it for me. Nice. I didn't want to do the whole simcast. I just wanted to get out of there. Mavs up next. Cooper Flag still going. Shout out to Uncle Cooper. We're down 3-2. Okay, we go to a game 7. I believe we were actually down 3-1 in the series, but push it 7. Maybe for once we can be on the right side of a 3-1 comeback. Or not. Hal Spencer had an injury too, so that probably hurt us. That must have been part of the problem. Nah, he was just stomach virus. Get Buddy some Pepto and let's keep it pushing. Like, why are you even showing me a stomach virus? I blame this completely on the vibes being bad, bro, and everybody's morale being in the toilet. That was completely the problem in my eyes. We only got 4 more years to go. At this point, I'm just hunting one last championship. That's all I want. Irvin Love, I'm cool. Lonnie Forbes, let's pay him. We brought him in. He didn't get mad at me, so at least there's that, I guess. All right, Forbes, let's bring you back. All that money you just got paid. Maybe Forbes will make Forbes list. Nah, I know other people on Forbes list have crazy money. Not that whatever I just paid, but he wasn't ridiculous. 200-some million. Hal Spencer goes down 1. Cecil Bosh up 2. He's still outraged. I'm hoping that when we go into a new season, these issues are just going to kind of poof, disappear. Sometimes that happens here in 2K, so I'm kind of banking on that. Please don't be mad at me. Okay, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool. They're fine. And great, Trichet refuses to re-sign. And I'm not letting him I'm not letting them ruin my locker room in the process. Last time we had a dude who didn't want to re-sign. Boom, he gets mad. The vibes get ruined. And I'm not letting that happen again. So I'm going to go trade him for a different big right now. He's a great big, so we should be able to get some real value. Sebastian Stevens, and we get a top 3 protected pick. I'm kind of rocking with that. Ricky Mobo's pretty good. Howie Stewart's a 92-year-old young wing. Doesn't score the ball that much. Donovan Butler III. They love that Butler III last name. Give me Sebastian Stevens just because I kind of am intrigued at this pick I'm getting back as well. All right, Sebastian. Looks like you're a really good big. 16, 12, and 5 in OKC. Efficiency isn't great, but I like the playmaking aspect of your game. Reminds me of my dog, Kevin Love Jr., who probably just rode off into the sunset at some point here, and I didn't notice because of all the turmoil I've been dealing with this roster. We're opening up the season well. Hopefully nobody's mad or anything. Yeah, I think everybody's cool, so we should be fine. Don't plan on any more trades with how we're playing right now. Ever since coming back from injury, and look at us go, we're the 1 seed, top of the power rankings. Bron, he's been playing a different role for the Lakers. They got Reeves, they got Luka, they got Bron. They're full strength right now, right? And I've seen people saying this is a joke, but Bron's playing as like a connector. He's an additional playmaking option. He's going to make nice cuts to the rim. He's apparently going to dive on the floor for loose balls at 41 years old. He's trying to fit into this role with the Lakers, and the Lakers are rolling right now. 3 seed in the West, 9-1 in their last 10. Wish I could say the same about my Warriors. We're struggling to beat the Washington Wizards. And B-Pod still hadn't dropped 30. If you know, you know. Hal Spencer, apparently he's dropped every number of points this season besides 30. 1 through 29. Crazy. Anyway, Hal Spencer, 25, 4, and 7. Shout out to Uncle Hal. He's 34 at this point. I might just keep him till the very end. We only got, I think, 3 seasons after this. And our injury luck has come to an end. As we enter the playoffs, Gene Stevens has a torn hamstring. He'll be out 4 to 6. So I'm going to need the guys to hold it down for maybe 1 round, 1.5. Oh, what did that say? We got an update. Oh, it's just telling me that Stevens is hurt. And great, Cecil Bosch hates the team again. Well, guys, can we win it without... Okay, yeah, we easily win round 1. And that's against Big Dimitri, too. Stevens now only 1 to 2 weeks away. I just need y'all to hold it down for me for that little bit of time. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Wow. We're in the conference finals. Bro, he's still not back? Day to day. Okay, great. Jonathan's back. We lose the first game. Hal Spencer, stomach virus. Buddy, why do you keep getting... Why does your stomach keep hurting? All right. Hal's back. Or not Hal's back. Gene's back. So we should be good. We've been doing so well without him. Now that he's back, we should be just fine. Okay, turn off the injury alerts, bro. I'm getting so much stuff pop up. We win in 5. NBA Finals, we got the Celtics. Seth Gilliard leading the way to 96. It's a battle of 1 seeds here. We're 1 apiece after 2. They go up 2-1. No, come on. Oh my gosh. Seth Gilliard cooks us and we lose. Cecil Bosch, mad again. Well, we got 3 more years. Wemby retires a Warrior. I just want to get 1 more championship off. I remember we had that OKC top 3 protected pick. Did that end up being anything? 14th. I was actually banking on that being something more. And honestly, at this point, we only have 3 years left. Is that enough time? This dude's compared to Ticket, Todd Caver. You know what? I'm just going to take the risk on him potentially becoming good enough in these next couple years. I can't pass on a dude compared to Ticket. 71 overall off the jump. And if he hits a big progression after year 1, maybe we just move him while value's high. I'm not really sure how we're going to go. 95 potential with a 72 boom percent. Ridiculous. We drafted some really good prospects this video. Qualifying offers. Blackman, I'll give that to him. And we don't have any free agents from our team outside of Jonathan. I'm just going to try and bring in some guys on cheaper contracts. We'll match Blackman's deal he got there. Need a wing. Let's get Gary Blake. And then center. Give me Cliff Singletary. All right. Player progression. See a few red arrows. Nothing crazy, though. Cecil Bosch, still outraged. I'm going to need you to chill, man. I'm going to need you to be happy going into this 45-46 season. Like I said, we don't have too much time left, so every year really matters this point forward. We got 3 years to go, including this one. Team's aging. Let's re-sign Hal Spencer. Bosch is saying he'll test free agency. We're going to re-sign Sebastian. Dre Little, I'm cool there. Same thing with Louis Wall. They're a little bit older. Don't know if I want to commit commit too many years to them. See where the team's at the deadline. We do have a nice trade chip and a very high potential prospect. That, of course, is Todd Caver. So we could look to use him in a deal. Yeah, man, like I was saying, my Warriors, bro, season is probably cooked. Steph's sitting out with his knee injury, and I don't blame him, bro. Team isn't worth a quarter right now. Why would you rush back? And it seems like this is a legit injury. Like, he needs that time to be at 100%. But without him, the Warriors don't stand a chance. We're probably not going to make the playoffs. We'll end up in the play-in because the bottom 5 teams in the West are tanking so egregiously. But I don't think we're winning 2 play-in games because realistically, we'll probably be the 9 or 10 seed. We're not winning 2 play-in games in a row to make the playoffs unless Steph's back and goes stupid. But even then, it's tough. 31-22. Yeah, Cecil Bosch is just, he's constantly complaining, bro. I'm sick of it. Let's throw him with Caver, who I thought would have more value as a young piece. We could go get Mark Geiger, 90 overall, averaging 10. Fakest 90 overall ever. And we can throw in another first round pick. At this point, we're all in on just trying to win with this core. So I'm willing to give up whatever it takes. Cecil, I'm really sad that it didn't work out with you. I mean, I was so excited. We drafted you. You had that high potential. I'm like, yeah. Bro, I was in the middle of fielding offers for Cecil Bosch. Boom. My recording just freezes. Luckily, I noticed before anything significant happened. Like, I didn't make any trades or anything. So it's all good, but I don't know why that happened. I've been dealing with more tech issues than ever lately. It's just one thing after another. I think this trade's cool. Cecil Bosch for Daryl Porter. That might be what I do. We could get Jay Patterson. He's a little bit older. I'd like to get a younger guy because we already got quite a few old heads on this team. Get somebody younger to balance it out. So yeah, I think that this Daryl Porter deal is just about perfect. We swap first. That's fine. Let's throw Hal Spencer at the 2. He's 6'5". He can play there. Porter will be the PG. And yeah, that's how we're going to run it. We'll hold on to Todd Caver. I did see what his trade value was. I don't know if that part made it into the recording because like I said, it like froze up for a second. But his trade value wasn't that high. I'm hoping after some big year 1 progression, I'm banking on him progressing big time after this year, that his trade value be higher and we can get somebody significant by throwing him in a trade package. Not that he's not a good player, and I don't think he can be good, but I just don't think we have the time to wait. Kloppenberg, your MVP, averaged 29 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. D. Fish, Daryl Fisher, MIP for the Sonics. Hey, we're still up 1-0 on championships over the Sonics. Hal Spencer makes All-NBA at 35, averaging 24, 4, and 6. We're in the 4th spot. Let's see what we can do this time. I'm sure we'll find a way to choke in the playoffs. We're coming in fully healthy. Got this new unit of guys who aren't absolute divas and always complaining. And in round 1, that's a recipe for success. Good work. Clips in round 2. John Wennington, Byron Lucas. That's your backcourt. Solid one for sure. We're down 3-1. Clippers could blow that. No, they can't. Paulo Ferrari made the finals. Wait, he's on the Clippers too? Is he coming off the bench for them? Oh yeah, they got him coming off the bench. That's crazy. I mean, he's elite too to be coming off the bench. Well, we got 2 years left. Let's make the most of them. Draft isn't really going to mean anything to me. By the time anybody I drafted can make an impact, we're going to be at our 20-year quota. Jonathan, sure, I'll give you the qualifying offer like I've been doing for years now. There's Lucas, who dropped us off in the playoffs. He's probably set to get quite the payday. Jim Butler reminds me of a guy who played for my Warriors. Get well soon, Jimmy. Louis Wall will bring back. Jonathan Blackman will bring back. Cool. Then I need a wing. I guess Scott Blair will have to work. And then give me Benji Russell here. Or not. We got plenty of power forwards. We could slide to the 5. That'll work fine. Hal Spencer goes down 1. Sebastian Stevens down 2. Butler down 2. But Caver goes up 6. So we're hoping we can sell high with Caver. Throw him, Stevens, and a pick here. Can we get anybody crazy right now? Jamie Spencer's a little better. Oh, he's 17-13. I'm gonna wait till the deadline. I think we can do a little better, and we should have another first-round pick at our disposal to move, so that'll be useful. This is year 19, second to last year. Oh man. Okay, we're not doing bad, but we're not doing good. Great analysis, Danny. What a just way with words you have. So right now we've got Porter and Gene Stevens hurt. They're going to be out for some time, especially Gene Stevens. So that's probably why we're hurting right now in the wins column. But what I'm looking for is a new big. Remember, we got a couple picks we can move here. Let's do the picks. Let's do Caver. Let's do Sebastian Stevens. Can I go grab somebody crazy to run my center? Not really. Then I'm going to wait for next year, which will be our last year. By that point, Caver should have progressed way more. We'll put him with Stevens, and we'll go make a big time deal. Go all in for one last run. We'll exhaust every first round pick. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to use everything because that's going to be the end, and I want to get one more. Maybe we can get one more this year. We shall see. But even if we do, I'll go in and make big moves in an effort to repeat because we might as well use those trade assets. Once the video's over, I'm not going to have any use for them. Good close to the season. We're not going to have to worry about the play-in, and I have a feeling that's because my guy, Gene Stevens, well, he came back for some time, then tore his meniscus. Golly, we are so old. Everybody's just getting hurt. But he's still playing through the torn meniscus, which we appreciate. G. Snow, MVP. I remember this, dude. I said he was built like the Pillsbury Doughboy. My bad, bro. My bad. Hal Spencer makes All-NBA 26, 3-6 in year 17. Just a beacon of consistency and longevity and all that good stuff. Stevens is still got that meniscus issue. Sebastian, our other Stevens. Gene, he's going to be able to play. Sebastian, though, he's down for the count, which is bad because he's our 5-man. And without our 5-man, we're not going to get it done. Losing the first round. So next year will be our last chance. Let's get to work. This is going to have to be a big time off season. We got to dial it in. We don't really have picks to play with or anything as far as the draft goes. Like, we don't have any notable first rounders. Team options. Oh, Daryl Porter's about to be a free agent. Caver will take the option. We need him back. We're going to have to pay Porter here, though, for sure. What offers does he have? He's got one offer he's not even really rocking with. Let's give him some money. Dog, my recording froze on me again. Well, here's what happened. I might have to restart my computer after this video, but hopefully I can get through the rest without any more nonsense. Here's what happened. I was able to re-sign Porter, and then I brought in a few role players. Outside of that, guess what? Todd Caver didn't get any better, so we're not going to be able to get good value for him. We got old guys on the team that are getting worse. This is cooked, dude. This is cooked. I'm going to trade for Lloyd Cooper just to get a better center in here. We also get a first-round pick out of that. I'm probably going to try and move that first for another player at the deadline, get some more depth. But bro, this isn't looking good. Not at all. We blew 2 3-1 leads in the finals. We could have had 3 championships. Like, there's a world where like realistically we could have had 3. There's a world where we have 3, and it's not some crazy alternate universe. It's a universe where our team actually does what they're supposed to. Now this year we come out hot. Maybe we don't even need anything this year. The trade for a new big is all the doctor ordered. Okay, we're doing really well. Let's close it strong, man. Yes! Despite some things not going my way, we're playing great right now. And I will say, if y'all have watched all the way till the end of this video, because I know this is going to be a lengthy one, 20-year rebuild. I don't know what I deserve to have all these people tuning into the content, showing love, appreciation. I appreciate y'all. I really do. It means the world to me, man. I never thought the channel would come this far. I really didn't. There was a day, I'll never forget this, man. I was driving to the gym, and you know, I was posting the 2K stuff. I don't know, I was just kind of down. This was a while ago. I was in school, you know, had a lot of work, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if this whole YouTube thing's gonna work out. I've wanted this so bad. And I was just like, man, I'm never gonna hit 100K. I think at the time I might have been at like 10 to 12K. I was like, I'm never gonna make it to 100K. I'm never gonna be able to, you know, grow as much as I want to. Why are we losing so much? And then sure enough, I stuck with it and things worked out. And I'm gonna tell you, I've done multiple YouTube channels before this. This isn't my first time doing this, but I've never experienced anything like this with the channel. But I've stuck with it for years and years and years, where a lot of people probably would have quit. But I just always wanted to do this, and I would do it if nobody was watching. Maybe not as much, because I'd probably be in school or have a job. But even if nobody was watching, I'd still be posting stuff for sure. Dimitri Kloppenberg is your MVP. Knicks win 65. We opened up so strong, really slowed down second half of the year. Looks like we're all healthy except for Frank Ware, who's just a bench guy, so that should be okay. Gene Stevens had a massive final season of this video, averaged 28. Round 1, we got the dubs. Come on, man. Let's open up strong. We're up 3-2. I can't end this video on a first round exit, man. That can't happen. We don't deserve for that to happen. We've been through too much nonsense. This video deserves to end on a championship. Come on, at least get me out of round 1, dude. At least get me out of round 1. We're up. We're still up. It's a 1-point game. I guess I'll jump. I guess I'll jump in. Please don't tell me the Dubs have the ball. I'm guessing the Dubs have the ball. We got the ball. Wait. Yeah, we got the ball. So they're going to have to foul me. They're going to have to foul me. We just got to make our free throws and then stop them from making a 3. That's pretty simple. Hopefully. Easier said than done, but hopefully it's going to work out. Porter, first free throw. Oh, ah! Don't play with me like that, man. I never like how with these expansion teams, they can never have like custom t-shirts in the crowd. You see how everybody's just wearing Goodfellow tees, the gray ones. Does Target make gray tees? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Actually, I might have one in my closet right now. Knox the second will inbound. Knox will get it into Childress. Just no three-pointers here from the Warriors. Is Steve Kerr still coaching? I don't think so. Childress with it. He's going to spin. Good defense. We're here. Childress bounces out to Robertson. He's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to step it back. He'll hit Richardson for a three. He misses. Porter the rebound. Okay, we're good. We just need one free throw. Yeah! Don't do this. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. He made one. Okay, we're out of here. We win 36 from Hal Spencer. Appreciate you, Unc. I really do appreciate him. We traded for him over a decade ago. He's been consistent ever since. Never complained. This Timberwolves team sucks. This has got to be a dub for us. This is what I get for saying they suck. We lose in 5, and that kind of summarized how this went for us. Unfortunately, in a realistic rebuild, it's tougher for me to win every single championship. We should have had more than we did. We lost in the finals in 5 to the Celtics. That was a blowout, whatever. We weren't going to win that one. But these two hurt. These 2 game 7s where we lose to Detroit blowing a 3-1. We lose to New York blowing a 3-1. Our first championship, the sweep, that was such a great feeling. But 1 finals win, 3 finals losses. It was still an insanely fun run for the Venom. I really enjoyed this. We might have to do a Seattle rendition of this thing as well. We unfortunately never had any MVPs throughout this 20 years as a franchise. And to go over some of our legendary players who got their jerseys retired. Oh, I guess we didn't have anybody get their jersey retired. But I'm sure Hal Spencer, Gene Stevens would definitely have their jerseys retired. I thought Love Jr. would get his retired. But yeah, I guess that's about it for the video. We won a chip for the Venom in the end. 4 conference championships, 11 division titles, 20 playoff appearances. Did we make the playoffs every year? I guess we did. That's fire. Ever since the inception, we made the playoffs, bro. That's so tough. All right, anyway, you enjoy the video. You made it to the end. Comment Venom, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.